Said it before it started.
Woo! Glad.
Yeah. You gotta give it a couple minutes for people to pop in as well. I think Kitsune might watch us tonight. I think he's also might be trying to do his own stream, so he be a multitasking boy.
I don't believe I know Kitsune.
Jay Kitsune, he moderates my channel on Fridays when we play. So he's also JM Kitsune on TikTok and on Instagram.
He's been doing a lot of Shaggy cosplays lately with Bridget. It's pretty cool.
I haven't seen it.
He is honestly just so awesome. He puts up with all of GKC's bullshit. We kind of need a parental figure, and he's become that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He is the father of the group.
Aww.
For me, he's
Awesome.
like my annoying big brother. He and I have an Annika-Ahsoka relationship, we realized. He calls me Snips, I call him Guy. So,
That's cute.
yeah.
Honestly though, only Kitsune could sum up 30 episodes in 1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Right? While managing to throw shade at all of us.
Yes.
No one was safe.
Roasted everybody. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
How he was like, Regina's evil. I was like, yeah.
Shit, should I get a glass of wine for this? Because
Do it.
I'm gonna go get myself a glass of wine while the viewers pop in. I'll be right back.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I actually have my alcoholic beverage.
Hannah, you're thinking? I swear to God, if everyone starts drinking around me, I'm going to cry.
I'm not that bad. But it's also for my character.
No, it's just I'm not 21 yet. So, and even though like I can drink around my parents, like because they get good stuff, and they've taught me that I should like good stuff. But like, I'm not 21, and y'all aren't my parents.
You see, drinking age here is 18.
Okay,
Did
can
you
I
mute
say
yourself? I did not
love-
hear a word of that.
I was whispering that.
Can I say I love how everyone's like in full cosplay, and then there's me, just top half is dressed, and then I'm wearing PJs underneath.
Oh, I'm 100% wearing like my fucking stretchy ass.
I got my owl pants on.
This what I'm wearing is literally a nightgown. It is in fact a nightgown.
You want to know what's cursed as hell? I don't have any actual wine glasses. The ones I have are like the those Turvis cup wine glasses, so it doesn't look classy. Closest thing I got is this 2020 champagne glass.
Still appropriate.
Very appropriate.
It works.
Just turn it. It'll be
It
fine.
says 2023 times on here when you rotate it.
Oh, damn. Actually, I'll be right back because I should grab a glass so I don't put.
Is that the new Bloody Mary? Say 2020 3 times in the mirror and just
2020, 2020, 20.
Get coronavirus.
You say 2020 3 times in the mirror, Donald Trump appears shouting, China! And this is what's gonna end the stream right here.
You chant 2023 times in the mirror and you get coronavirus.
That's what happens.
No. Literally, if you chant 2020 3 times in a mirror, you will personally experience in some way all of the events of 2020.
Chant 2020 in a mirror 3 times, a Karen pops up screaming how a mask violates her personal freedoms.
Oh, period.
Lord.
Okay, I love the dichotomy here.
It's my body, my choice. Yeah, they're the same people that are trying to advocate against abortion. Like, you can't have both, sweethearts. It's either one or the other. It's either no one has rights over their body or everyone gets rights over their body for every reason.
Period.
I feel really weird transitioning this conversation back to wine after that.
Wine!
I
Wine
just
is
love
good,
the
wine is
dichotomy.
delicious.
You would expect my character to be drinking red wine, but no, I'm drinking a white wine, and Hannah's character is drinking red wine.
I love
Opposite,
and
because
hate
my
that
red
man.
wine is gross, and I need to throw it out.
I would be
love-
drinking rosé right now, but
Yeah, you alive on the internet, girl.
Oh,
I love and hate that man all at once. I'm just gonna say.
I got my
I was
son
watching-
chocolate too.
oh my god, why do you eat full chocolate bars, bro?
I do that too.
We're good.
What?
I'm not the only one.
I eat
I do
Nutella
too.
straight out of the jar.
you really
But
do. On
Nutella,
stream
you
too.
put stuff with it.
I just eat Nutella straight out of the jar. Fucking fight me.
I'm not gonna fight you. Why?
God, I wish I had a prop flintlock pistol now. Flintcock. I've been drinking, okay? 2 sips in.
2 sips is all it takes.
Hey, long distant relative of Flintstone.
Alice. One sip is all it takes.
No. Don't bring me back there, bro.
I wish
That
I had
character
a
was
prop
the
gun.
weirdest character.
I
I
wish
have
I
like
had a prop gun. I need to still order a prop gun for cosplay.
I have like 4 prop guns.
The only dagger I have is my Athame, and I feel like I'm disrespecting my altar if I take it off to use it as a prop.
Fair.
I just have a random knife in my drawer over here though. Let me grab it. In one of these drawers. No, that one's too small.
Can I just say though that
wish
we
you had a
all
small one,
look fucking fire?
What about fire?
No, so
Good news.
we all look fucking fire.
Right?
I got PJs on, bitch.
What are you
You
saying,
can't
Hannah?
tell from the waist up. It looks like a
That's true.
dress.
Yeah, that's true. Here's my little knife. I think she would actually carry a knife this small. Too quickly. Shake a bitch!
Good news. So my iPad is officially in Orlando, and I will get it tomorrow.
Good.
About damn time.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
As long as it doesn't suddenly decide to take a trip to Texas.
Oh my lord. No, this
I am
one's
so
UPS.
mad about that. Luckily, I have a mechanical pencil that will fit the lead that I ordered, and it happens to be red in color, so that works, but I was so mad. I don't know why I'm mad over a $7 pencil, but I am.
What? That's like the dumbest thing for the company to do. How do you get it to
It
Kansas?
was in the Lenexa warehouse, and
How
it got
do you-
sent to Texas. They were just like, we fucked up on our end. And they're like, yeah, you did.
At least they admitted fault.
Yeah, they're gonna refund me. I'm just hoping my first set of watercolors arrives tomorrow. I haven't gotten any notice if it's shipped yet. The payment went through for it, so it should be shipping soon. My one's coming in Saturday. The payment hasn't even gone through yet, so no clue. Then again, I kind of delayed shipping, so it might be waiting to submit the payment for it. Yeah. Hi everyone.
We're chaos
usually
tonight.
this is usually the night that we air D&D Talks, but we decided no, we want to do a Victorian murder mystery tonight. So I am the usual host for the night. Turn to page 394 here with Alpha Hannah Cosplay, Aki Obsession, Madness to Alice, and M-in-Chief. I almost forgot people's names. I'm so sorry. I'm 2
I feel
sips
like that.
in.
Okay.
2 sips into wine. Yes, we definitely the Chaos Peoples. No announcements for tonight. We usually do all of our announcements on Fridays, and most of y'all know the spiel because Kitsune spams you with every single link. So if you're a regular coming in on Friday nights, you know what our announcements usually are, but I don't want to take up too much time, unless Alice wants me to. It's up to you.
You're welcome to, bro.
Okay, We got a merch store for GKC. Sarah's got her merch store. Society 6. Remember, this is a movement, not a moment. Support Black Lives Matter. And
Period.
if you're not the tolerant of the alcohols like I am, don't drink it too quickly. That's all the announcements I've got for tonight.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I have one.
Ooh.
If it's okay.
Yes.
If anyone is in the Philadelphia area, I have added another place that you can book me as your photographer. It's photobooker.com. I'm on there now.
Yay. Awesome.
That's literally it. That's all I have.
Please hire her. She's my best friend and I want her to make money. This is a threat. Only I will threaten people into being clients.
Which is rather fitting for your character, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Think of her as being a mix of Irene Adler and Peter Baelish if Peter Baelish wasn't a creepy asshole.
No.
She runs a brothel, okay? She's a businesswoman.
I hate him.
She knows how to.
I despise him.
Okay, but she knows how to play people too. That's the aspects
smart.
I'm getting from him. Because he knew how to play all the royal families. That's like the character aspects I draw for him, not all the rest of that. That's creepy.
Yes, I respect that.
Yeah.
God, I hate that character.
Okay, so
Okay, but
basically,
we all know.
basically, if Roz took over the brothel, that's Scarlet.
But we all know that power is power.
Power is power. Knowledge and
is
power.
Seize
Seize him.
him.
Cut his throat.
Cut his throat.
Stop.
No, wait.
Wait,
Stop.
I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind. Let me go.
Fuck, we have that memorized.
Close your eyes.
Power.
It was such a great scene.
It was. I hated Cersei, but that was amazing.
No, yeah, I dislike her, but that was
As much
very
of a
iconic.
bitch, she was a powerful bitch.
Mhm. Oh, I have Needle, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I was Arya Stark for Halloween, and now I have an Arya Stark cosplay.
Alright. Are we about ready to start with this Victorian murder mystery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, gotta wait on the sister.
Gotta wait on the lady.
I had to turn off my TV because it makes my room hot.
I mean,
Be like
you,
that.
you already make the room hot with your beauty, so.
Hey.
Hey! Chaotic semi-bisexual finger guns. Like I said, I am the closest thing to the gay cousin in my family, so.
Listen, I walked into the kitchen and passed by the man cave where Jerome is playing video games, and he looks out and goes, "You look like the chick from the show you're watching right now." I'm like, "Susie from Marvelous Mrs. Maisel? Seriously?" Okay.
Thanks.
If that's his attempt at flirting, I give him a B for effort.
It gets better, but I'll tell you the rest off stream.
Okay. X-Ray says you rock it.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Susie. There's nothing wrong with it. She's my favorite character. And her attempts to understand the higher classes are hilarious. Anyone in mid-class, she's like, how and why?
Good questions I ask myself every day.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I hate this chair. It leans forward instead of back. It keeps slipping off.
So Alice has the chair curse now. Thank God. I'm done with it. I'm so fucking done with his chair curse. Alright. Are we ready?
Yes!
I just yeeted my fan.
I yeeted my phone.
Do that!
3 Simpson!
Timing is great because as you yeeted your fan, my phone went flying out of my hand, and now I'm suspecting.
This is how you know.
Victorian times.
This is how you know Sarah and I are best friends. When I throw an object, she throws an object.
This is what happened? Why is it out of my head?
Just wait until we get those Bond Touch bracelets. We're gonna be unstoppable.
Oh God.
I am
Wait,
so
you
buying
guys-
those for us.
Yay.
Do you guys remember Blood Type V?
I remember that
Maybe,
tag.
yeah.
I remember I played Collie.
Yes, I
remember
loved
that
her.
fan.
The Sass fan.
Yes.
Minerva. Oh my
Sassy
God.
princess vampire.
I love her so much.
Classy.
I miss her so much.
Ratchet.
I tried to bring Collie
Sassy.
back for my own tag, and then I got bored of my own tag, and then I dyed my hair purple, so...
It'd be like that.
yeah.
I've done that. Space Australia. It'll exist again eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I feel like dressing up like an alien again, it's fine.
Oh my goodness.
We are getting off topic very quickly. Welcome to what D&D is like for us, Alice. We get off topic very quickly.
Par for the course.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be very exciting then.
Yes.
Okay. I guess we'll get started then. All right. I have some notes here, so I'm gonna just be looking. Oh no! Is that centered yet? Is
Yeah,
that
you're
centered yet?
centered. You're good. You're fine. This is fine.
This is
fine.
This is fine. Okay.
Fine.
This is fine.
I'm
These
gonna
fans
have
are gonna be
much
so
fun with
chaotic.
this.
Oh my god. The fans are gonna get too much real quick.
This
Anyways.
is just a regular Wednesday for us.
Nice. All right, let's get started. In your carriage or on horseback, you travel through a misty forest. Tall pine trees line your path, the smell of pine wafting through the air. The pale blue sky is lightly dusted with clouds, and a light breeze blows through the air. Starting to peek from behind the tall trees, a very tall mansion comes into view. All you can see is the ivy-covered brick fence and the shadow of this building shrouded in a fog that seems out of place. You traveled here with a purpose. With you is the letter inviting you to a dinner here at the Manor. Something about this letter, be it the penmanship or the diction, seemed familiar to you. Now you have come seeking the truth about this strange parchment. You ride through the iron gates and the fog that covered the mansion vanished. The mansion almost resembled a small Versailles with tall marble pillars, stone images of angels and knights, and gold details throughout the exterior. The many windows that you could see were tall, but behind them was only darkness. You travel down the cobblestone pathway and stop in front of the mansion. The building seems dirty and covered in overgrown plants. You all leave your means of transportation and noticed the other many guests in the area. You may introduce yourselves.
Annie probably the first thing she just says is very, very quietly under her breath, Jesus, fuck, why do they need this much money?
Victoria will step out of her carriage very promptly. To be frank, I wasn't expecting anyone like this.
Sorry. Taking a sip real quick. Countess Scarlet Belgrade will step out of her carriage, holding her fan aloft like so. This indeed is a peculiar occasion.
Detective Christopher Valentine immediately starts taking out a very small notebook, small pencil, just doesn't say anything, just continues jotting down small notes.
At this point, you've all noticed the people around. Some are dressed in more normal clothing. Some are dressed in high clothing. Our two high-class ladies countess. So you kind of get a feel for the environment and that there might be a little more to that letter than you originally thought.
I just kind of give like the slightest little tip to the countess of my, like, just a slice little, I see you here, and walk off.
I give her a slight smile. And I just go back to just observing everyone around me.
I do apologize, however, I must ask, why are you all here?
I got a sort of letter to come here, of course. Why are you here?
It's strange, for the same reason as you. I have a letter myself.
Oh, how peculiar.
Yes. Love your pearls.
Thank you. That hairpin of yours is quite adorable.
Oh, thank you. Got it from my late husband.
Mine from my late husband as well.
None of this actually sounds friendly. What the heck?
If you if you wouldn't mind, ladies, may I inspect your letters to see how identical they really are?
Oh, but of course. Your name is...
Christopher Valentine. Detective Christopher Valentine.
Pleasure. Countess Scarlet Belgrade.
Ah, the famous countess. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. And Christopher will turn to Victoria and Madame.
Lady Victoria Smith, it's very nice to meet you.
Pleasure. May I receive them?
Yes.
I
Sure.
produce my letter from my handbag and I hand it over.
I'm being
So-
as unassuming as I can.
Yeah, Christopher kind of gives a squinting look, but then goes back to the letters. Now, if I look at the three letters like side by side, is the penmanship placing just purely identical, or is there definitely like changes?
Most of it is similar. All the paper is exactly like the same size, slight off-white color. The words are exactly the same as well as the placement, except there's a slight difference in penmanship for each of them. That's really the only difference that you can identify. Like everything from the envelope to the wax seal that sealed the letter as well is the same. Just a slight how do you
Differentiate.
Thank you. Differentiate in the penmanship. I don't think I used differentiate correctly. I'm working on it.
Or slight
It's
differences.
difficult to differentiate between them, but there is a slight difference.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'll just scan over and definitely see the difference of penmanship between mine and the two regal ladies. I'll fold them up neatly and hand them back. Thank you. Just gets out his little notebook again and starts writing shit down. You see his eyes just jotting everywhere, like doing a quick scan even of the individuals.
Victoria will not even look at Adelaide. Would just go, don't think that we ignored you, sweetheart.
Shall we? Starts walking to the door. By the way, this is one of those, am I a boy? Am I a girl?
Nobody knows.
That's
Nobody-
She's legitimately wearing like a guy outfit where you're like, he's feminine.
There's 3 adults and a child here.
Teenager.
Yeah.
She's a whole 14 years old.
I'm not sure if this is like Les Miserables or Oliver Twist, but I'm vibing with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a child. That's an actual kid. So I find him and
I grab him. I got the child.
You grab Addie, it's gonna be a lot of no.
I mean, Scarlet can, so.
Scarlet can.
Yeah. Excuse me, that's my foster rogue child. You stay away.
That's mine. That's mine.
That is my
Walk
child.
away.
Fuck off. Alright, I will follow Adelaide.
Oh, so wait, you guys are approaching the door?
Yeah, I was getting
Alright.
out of that fucking conversation.
I just
It'd be
smile
like
and
that.
follow after Adelaide.
Right. You all hear the slow creaking of wood and feel a breeze increase. The dark double doors of the manor open, and from the darkness emerges a man taller than the doors. His body is just a mass of muscle with broad shoulders, shoulders,
just sitting straddling each side of him.
There will come a soldier.
They've got their knee up and they're just like
I swear to God,
like a man in uniform.
I swear to God, if my inability to pronounce words correctly is going to ruin this, I will jump off a cliff. I don't care where I land.
It is making this 10 times better.
Oh, absolutely.
None of us can talk tonight.
broad-
It's fine.
Soldiers, but he does have, in fact, broad shoulders and very large hands. His skin is dark brown, but seems pale and lifeless. His head is bald, his face is sunken in, and his eyes are glossy and gray. The strangest feature of his is the layer of dust he appears to be covered in.
Oh my
Welcome
god.
to...
Sorry, it's a swole zombified Mr. Mosby.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm running in my lobby. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
That just hurt me. That hurt me really deep.
Sorry. We should relax. Turn on the radio.
Would you like
Oh,
That's my alcohol.
We definitely put the Manic in Manic Manor.
already derailed so hard. I am so sorry.
Oh my god, I'm gonna enjoy uploading this to YouTube.
Well, now, whenever I think about this character, all I'm gonna see is Mr. Mosby.
Welcome to the world of DMing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay. So this hunk of a man comes out. God, I can't even speak. I can't stop laughing. Ugh. And he speaks. Welcome to the manor. In a low, raspy voice. I'm Callum, a servant at the manor. I will be tending to you all tonight. Dinner is waiting for you all inside. And he motions, steps aside, and makes way for all of you to enter the manor.
Victoria just goes like as soon as she sees him.
Scarlet goes.
As
There's
we're
one person.
As we're walking in, Addie's just gonna very quietly to the Countess be like, I didn't exactly expect to see you here, miss.
Didn't expect to see you here either, dear.
Any idea what we're expecting here?
All I can say is don't trust anyone.
Never do.
I've taught you well. Now I'll just make my way in to head to the dining room.
Alright, you all enter. The manor is dark, lit only by a few candles within the room. The floor is covered in a dark marble. Emerald rugs lined with gold tassels are strewn about the area. The velvet chairs and couch to your left are resting in front of a fireplace long since put out. A chandelier hangs above you, some strings of jewels broken and candle wax melting off the chandelier. The windows are hidden behind thick curtains which match the emerald furniture. Everything seems to be covered in a layer of dust, and cobwebs are hidden in every corner. Callum leads you all into a room to the right, this room feeling much warmer and inviting than the entrance of the house. The walls are covered in paintings depicting a man cloaked in darkness and a woman dressed in the colors of spring with flowers in her hair. There's a long dinner table with a feast laid before you all. A roasted turkey in the center, corn and mashed potatoes, meat pies, puddings, cakes, macarons, desserts of all kind, and a bowl of pomegranates all in front of you. Callum steps aside and waits for you all to fully enter into the dining room and says, "The Count and Countess will be meeting you soon enough. Please, enjoy yourselves. Find a place to seat." A man sits at the head of the table, long gray hair greased back, a blue suit drenched and pathetically trying to hide his large round gut. His beard is thick and tangled, his mustache curled into circles at the end, and he reeks of sweat and whiskey and appears extremely greasy. He laughs with a face as red as a cherry and shouts with a flask in his hand. "Callum, sir! Please! You must give me something more. My flask is nearly run dry." And then he looks to you all and continues, "There's more! Oh, I almost thought I was going to be the only one here." "Welcome. How are you all?"
Delighted, good sir.
Thank you.
"Madam," and he holds out his hand.
I got it.
Yours. And he takes your hand and kisses it, but it's sloppy and
I just smile.
slimy. "A pleasure to meet you. I'm Israel Grant.
Israel
You
Grant.
are..."
Countess Scarlet Belgrade.
"Oh, a countess. In all my days, I never thought I'd meet a countess. I've traveled all over the 7 seas. My darling, you are as gorgeous as the moon."
Oh, I thank you very much for that compliment, sir.
Yes. He lets go of your hand and turns to the rest of you. "Welcome! I have no idea what's going on, but the food smells wonderful."
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Very nice.
Yes, it does.
Victoria Smith. She'll hold out her hand.
Oh, and he gives a kiss as well, but it's more brief and still kind of slimy. "And you are, my lady?"
Lady Victoria Smith.
"Lady Victoria Smith. Nice."
Wow.
You.
I'm sorry. I just have to say, a bowl full of pomegranates as a pagan, that worries me.
Same! And also, picture of a dark brooding man and a girl with flowers. Greek mythology intensifies.
This is what worries me. This is
You're eating
to pull out
pomegranates!
today.
You're eating
This is what
pomegranates!
concerns me.
It's fine. Hades is pleased, I swear.
Hades and Persephone are watching this one shot like, this is interesting.
Just go on.
Bro, I would not be surprised, honestly.
Yeah.
Christopher will pull out a chair for Lady Victoria Smith. So, please, madam, have a seat.
Thank you very much. She'll take it. It's very kind of you, thank you.
Addie just start like quietly and hopefully without being too noticed, just start exploring the downstairs a little bit, see what's around.
Oh, so you're trying to leave the dining room?
Yes.
Because you said downstairs. I'm like, wait, hang on. Are you just like looking in that area, or are you trying to like go out to the rest of the place?
She's gonna like, she won't go very much past like the foyer, but she's just trying to like figure out why the fuck she's here. And
Okay.
see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. All right. So, do you want to make like an investigation check?
Sure. I have no bonuses to that. That's gonna go great. How do I have 0 bonuses to my investigation? That's cool. 2.
This will be fine. It'll be fine.
No, it's not.
Sure,
I got a
2.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
2.
2.
Well, you're looking around and you're just thinking, wow, this place is pretty dark, man.
It's dark, it's big, we're in the country. The only way I could get here was to hitch a ride with some random farmer and walk up the fucking road. It sucks.
Period. Period. Mr. Grant plops himself back down in his chair and looks over to Christopher and says, "My good man! Nice to see someone of your stature and someone so strong and manly here along with me. Sir, what is your profession?"
Christopher Valentine, detective. Christopher Valentine, good sir.
Detective. Well, remind me not to bring you on my ship. That's a joke. Well, how are you doing on this fine evening?
This is a strange turn of events of which intrigues me, so I am looking forward to seeing what the evening will transpire.
Yes, precisely. Actually, have you any idea of what's happening here?
Unfortunately not. However, I am looking to get to the bottom of this as soon as I possibly can.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people will notice, he very rarely makes eye contact for too long because his eyes just dart everywhere because he is
Paranoid.
paranoid, high alert. It's kind of his job too.
Sure.
Scarlet just makes her way to the table and seats herself.
Are there like
seats herself in
wine?
the middle.
Are there like wine decanters on the table?
Not on the table, no. There's not really any beverages yet, but
Okay.
You have a feeling they'll be served eventually.
Okay.
Callum steps out a bit into the foyer, and says, addresses himself to Adelaide and says, "Young lady, dinner will be served in a moment. Please step back into the dining room."
How does he know?
Well, I mean, she's not like
Yeah.
hiding it. She just blends in and just wearing stuff that guys normally wear because sometimes it's easier.
That's true.
You could run better in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when in her line of work, that's very important. So sometimes she has like her girl street clothes and her guy street clothes, and she goes between the two depending on what she needs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Be like that.
Addie just kind of and turns around and goes back into the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
And Callum steps in behind you. A young lady enters. She's carrying a small silver tray. She's very small, skinny, and frail. And her skin is paler than milk. And just like Callum, her face seems to be sunken in. Her hair is blonde but nearly white, and her eyes are gray and glossy. And she also appears to be covered in a light layer of dust. You can't quite tell if she's very young or very old. She's somewhere in this weird conglomeration of youth and elderly. And she's holding a tray with a pitcher of water and a bottle of wine. and her eyes are completely focused on the floor. She's shaking ever so slightly. The glass is almost rumbling and clattering on the silver tray. And she steps into the dining room with you all. And she goes to each of you, starting with Lady Victoria. Callum is following close behind and asks, "Water or wine, ma'am?"
Wine, please, thank you.
And the maid pours you a glass of wine. Then, actually, we don't really know who's next to who.
I'm just seated in the middle section of the table.
I probably
Okay.
sat next to the Countess, and I'm like, I don't know how she would have reacted, but I would have reached for the food very quickly after sitting. I don't know if she would have stopped me.
No, she doesn't stop you. She just glances to Addie, just smiles a little, and then she's like fixing up her lipstick and dabbing on some of her rose perfume.
Yeah, Addie's definitely chewing on a roll already then.
Christopher would be near one of the ends of the tables.
Okay. Yeah, so
Like-
that, like, at the opposite end, probably? Yeah. Okay. So, then it's, like, Victoria, then Scarlet, then, Addie, then Christopher. All right. So then, the maid and Callum go to, Scarlet. And again, Callum asks, "Water or wine?"
Wine, please. Thank you.
All right. And they pour you a glass of wine. And then they go to Addie, and Callum looks at her and is about to ask and says, "Are you old enough to drink?"
What was the drinking age back then? Because I said 14. She's closer to 16.
Yeah, that'd probably be okay then.
16 would have been okay. As long
I
as
feel
you're
like
having
they
a meal.
didn't give a shit.
All right. So then he'll ask water or wine.
No ale. She just says no ale.
He shakes his head.
Wine's fine.
All right. And they pour you some wine. And then they approach Christopher and ask again, "Water or wine?"
Water, please.
Yes, of course. So then they pour you a glass of water. And then they go back and they pour Israel Grant a glass of wine. And Mr. Grant, he takes his glass, says, "Oh, wonderful." Takes a big swig. He says, "Oh, I forgot to cheer." Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So whatever is going on.
Sure.
And he glugs it down. So taking a great big sip,
Take a
he
small
slams his drink on the table. Hang on, I need to sip water.
sip.
All right. And he starts to talk. "Oh, no, I'm not quite sure what's going on here, really."
Seems to be a common theme.
Really, yes. I've been sitting here for hours. And I
Are you
keep
alright,
waiting.
good sir?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just... And he's thrown into a coughing fit. And he's gasping for air. And
Victoria stands up.
Yeah, Scarlet
you
stands up.
ladies, as you're watching this, you start to feel a little lightheaded. And you start to lose focus a bit. Your vision is starting to go a little bit out, and stars are crossing in front of your vision, and it becomes a little difficult to stand or to hold yourself up.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
As I'm starting to feel that way, I will knock Addie's glass over as well as my wine glass.
Yeah, Addie definitely has a oh shit, and we'll go see if she can find anything and make herself throw up. She's probably been here before.
All right. Wait. Okay.
I don't know. She's been through a lot of shit. She's seen a lot of shit. We'll start there. She's seen a lot of shit.
Okay. Wait, so you're trying to make yourself throw up?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah, I didn't think about this problem. That's really smart. No one's ever done that.
Is it a constitution check to force yourself to puke?
She's a street kid who works with gangs. She's 100% seen people get poisoned before.
Okay. Do a constitution save. And we'll do like a 10 or a higher. You're fine. No one's ever done that before. I didn't think of that.
Save?
Just like a con check since.
Con check? 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2, and it's -1.
Oh no!
I am rolling so bad.
Yeah, you're just as out of it as the other girls are. Christopher, you're fine though when you're witnessing everything happen.
I go to one. I'm going to go to one of the wine glasses, and just very lightly dip my pinky in, and just very lightly tap it on my tongue to see if I can taste anything different.
Tastes like wine. And now you've got a little numb spot on your tongue.
Addie's probably laid out
Would
on
I
the ground.
know? Would I know like what Addie was thinking to like if I feel like I've been poisoned to try to throw up?
I don't know. Would Scarlet think to throw that up, or would she just take it?
Honestly,
because it didn't work for Addie.
Honestly, she's a tough as nails bitch, so she would try to just wait it out and try to power through it.
All right, so she's just sticking with it.
She takes a flask out of her bag, a flask of brandy, and takes a swig to see if it can help try to wash anything out.
Doesn't really do anything. You're still very dizzy, and it gets worse and worse.
I just try to stay upright in my seat and just take deep breaths, just waiting for it to pass over.
Okay. Mr. Grant is still at the edge of the table. He's clinging on to the cloth that's over the dining table, and he starts to hurl and vomit onto his plate, just gasping for air. And you start to see blood come out with his vomit. And he's trying so desperately to get himself to stop, but he just can't, and it keeps coming out. And he starts to choke even more and grasping at his throat. And eventually he just gives out, and his energy is just completely depleted. And he drops onto his plate, eyes open. And the rest of you who are getting dizzy, your vision continues to blur and grow dark, and the next thing you know, you are blacked out, and the last thing you saw was Mr. Grant lying dead on the table.
Trying to figure out how petty she would be.
Christopher, you
Christopher's the only one alive. This is an automatic TPK.
But I'm trying to figure out how petty Addie.
Thanks for going to the watch on, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it.
He was the murderer all along. No, I want to know how. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna roll to see how petty Addie would have been before passing out. Pretty fucking petty. She definitely had a moment where she just goes, "What a load of help you are, copper."
And my last words before I pass out: "Be nice, Addie." And she faints in her chair.
God. Victoria, as she's passing out, goes, "Oh dear God, forgive me." Passes out on the floor.
Christopher's just looking at all of this, and all he can muster is just simply, fuck.
You're sitting at the opposite end of the table. You've just witnessed one man hurl his guts out. And the rest of the guests are seemingly fine. There was no vomit or blood, but they are no longer conscious. And standing on the opposite wall is Callum and the maid. And the maid drops her silver platter, and her gaze breaks from the floor to directly at you. And suddenly she grows taller. And she starts to lift from the floor. Her skin completely shrinks to her bones. And she becomes completely white. Her jaw unhinges from the rest of her face and drops down. And her hair begins to pick up and wisp. And she starts to glow and emanate. And Callum, his shoulders hunch forward, and his stance grows taller, and his suit that he was wearing previously starts to break and rip and tear, and his face starts to contort and turn into a snout, and he starts to grow a thick layer of fur, and his eyes start to glow in a bright red, and he hunches over, his fingers turning into claws and feet into large paws, and he turns into this wolf-like man and starts to growl at you with slobber dripping out of his sharp teeth.
You didn't tell me the soulless but hot waiter was a fucking werewolf.
I wouldn't say he was hot, but you know what?
He got muscles,
You're not the first
okay?
to think that. You're not the first to think that.
He's got
Big
muscles,
ball of
okay?
nope. Big ball of nope. Nope.
We're unconscious. We can't do shit.
All right.
Consciously, you just hear Addie's voice
roll
go,
for initiative.
Fuck me sideways.
Good luck, Christopher.
Thanks, guys! I'm fucked! Ooh. That would be 21.
Okay, I was getting my dice. I didn't have time to roll for all these characters. All right. Oh, okay. All right, so it's your move first.
I immediately go for my rifle. It is already loaded. And I'm aiming for the big wolf fucker's head.
All right. Make a roll. See if you hit, like, for accuracy and shit.
Roll an attack.
Attack. Thanks. Terminology.
16.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Roll for damage. That'll be a D4. I think we'll use a D4 for damage.
Or
you have a thing for your rifles. You have a thing for them.
Yeah,
you do your thing. I'll leave.
Okay, dokie. 9 points of damage.
All right. You take your rifle and you shoot him, like, directly in the heart. And he howls and goes, "Ow!" He sounds like a little puppy at that point. And he drops to the floor and he's on his knees. He's still breathing, but he can't really move. But he is a lot angrier.
Okay, so 2 attacks per action that we agreed on.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's the thing.
So I'm actually not going to take this time to reload. I am going to waltz over to this wolf man, and instead of reloading, I'm going to fucking butt stock him right in the head.
So are you aiming to just like knock him out?
Knock him out, cave in his skull, whichever comes first.
Make a strength check. I want to see if you can cave in his skull.
19.
Jeez.
You take the back of your rifle and you just ram it into his skull, and you hear a large crack, and he drops to the ground, and blood pours from a new dent in his head.
Down, boy.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So the ghost maid turns to you. Oh no, the dice fell off. That completely vanished. Hang on a second. I can't roll dice well. Yeah, she's just standing there.
What did you roll?
A 5?
Okay. I finally reload my rifle. Like, is she see-through or is she opaque?
No, she's opaque.
Okay.
You can see her. It's like the outline of her is a little bit like translucent, but she's physical.
Okay, so first action, reload rifle. Second action, fire.
All right, just roll damage.
Roll damage, really?
Yeah.
I could miss.
Wait. Did I miss something? What did I do?
You said roll damage. I need to roll to attack.
You know what? That's what I meant to do, but that's not what I said. It's not what I said. It's what I meant. Do that.
Roll to attack. Okay. Oh no. 7.
Ooh. Yeah. So wait, you were trying to shoot her?
Yeah.
Yeah, it like just barely misses her.
Okay.
You were close though. So you know your aim is on basically. She tries to make a noise to scream, but she's kind of going like and not really doing anything. It's like white noise right now with her. See her move again.
Reload, fire, fuck it. That's a 19 on the die.
Ooh.
Damage, good sir. Damage.
$12 points of damage.
You take your rifle and you shoot her right in her center, and she doesn't just drop, she completely dissipates. And in a loud scream, she completely vanishes.
At this moment in time, Christopher's not having a good time right now. He's just like, I've seen shit, I've done shit, but this? Right, unconscious people. Need to wake them up. So I go back to the dinner table and try to start waking everyone up who is unconscious, but I'm leaving the fat bastard alone.
Oh yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead, man.
He did.
He did.
He did, boy.
So I would go to Adelaide first to try and wake them up.
You can try, yeah.
Will there be a medicine check, maybe? Like splash water in their face to see if it just gets them up?
No. I would suggest doing an investigation check.
Investigation check. Okay, okay. Oh, 22.
Nice. So you're looking around the room for anything that might help, and you now notice that the food is dusty now. There's like a light, just like with Callum and the maid, there's a light layer of dust over them and even some cobwebs that have developed, all except for the pomegranates. There seems to be something emanating from them.
Okay. I place a pomegranate in Adelaide's hand.
Doesn't seem to do anything, but you're definitely close.
I feed her a seed. Okay.
Yeah.
Feed the child.
Feed the feed the chillins.
Yeah, there's probably knives around. Whatever. You cut open the pomegranate and you give her a seed. And that was for Adelaide?
Yes.
Yes. So, Adelaide, you start to wake up. You start to come back. The blurriness of your vision starts to fade away. You have a bit of a headache, but it's just like pounding and throbbing, but like the more that you come to, the more it starts to fade. And you wake up.
Oh, Jesus. Who puts food in an unconscious person's mouth?
I don't know why I thought it would help. But look, you're awake now, you're welcome. Get pomegranate, feed Countess. I'm gonna go for Lady Victoria.
Yeah, she's already like whacking the Countess. On the back, he's like, get up.
Wake up! Wake up!
She's just like patting her back. She's just like, get up. She's ignoring. And then we'll eventually do what he said and put he's like, not the safest option, and puts it in her mouth.
Do I wake up?
Wait, what'd you do?
I put a pomegranate seed in the Countess's mouth.
Yeah. So you start to wake up more and you come back.
Don't swallow it. I mean, don't choke on it.
Pomegranate seed. It's not chicken, has it? I pop
There's
the seed
no
back in my
reason
mouth
that
and I
should
eat
have
it.
There's no reason that should have worked. Why did that work?
Not sure.
While Christopher is feeding Lady Victoria a pomegranate seed, his other arm is just pointing to the corpse of the Wolfman. Just like, look, I have no words. Just look for yourself.
Victoria wakes up.
Scarlet will get up and kind of walk over closer to the corpse. Oh, curious.
You get closer.
Oh, that's her reaction. Oh, curious. Not what the hell is this?
I'm not the best foster mom out there.
Yeah, and Addie is
normal Saturday, just seeing a monster like a hell's fun. It's fine.
And Addie's literally
Scarlet is weird, okay?
Addie's actually watching her approach going, why would you get closer?
Dad, it's not going to hurt us.
You don't know that? What is it?
I'm not sure.
Can we leave now?
I mean, If you want to go home so terribly, we can do so. I'm sure my carriage is still out front.
Why are we here?
I honestly do not know, lady. We're starting to have some suspicions, though.
Christopher will help Lady Victoria up and just be like, before you look that way, just know I don't know what happened, but prepare yourself.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for your help. See. Thank you. Second of all, oh my Jesus!
I did warn you.
Then Addie turns to the Countess and goes, that is the reaction you should have had.
Addie, dear, it's like you don't know me.
Victoria just goes, "My Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth." Starts praying.
That reaction, that's a bit much.
But by all means, Lady Victoria, praying, I think, is out of the question. I think quite literally God has left this house.
I think I would like to go home.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
I look
Just
over.
in case.
Guys, heading straight for the front door.
Okay. So as you exit the dining room, there is no light outside of the dining room. The house is in complete darkness. And there are strange, tall, white, skeletal-like figures floating silently throughout the house. They seem to be wearing a very sheer layer of torn fabric, and very thin wisps of hair are floating, and they have very dull but glowing red eyes. They almost, Christopher, you can make this connection. They look similar to what the maid looked like, except a lot longer and more translucent.
Nope.
Can I see this from where I am, or no?
Did you try to exit the dining room?
No, but no.
You didn't see it yet.
Okay.
And by the way, the maid turned into one of those.
Turned
One of
into one of what? And I want to wander over and see.
Me too.
Those.
You both look over and see the tall, skeletal-like ghost figures floating throughout the house.
I'm gonna kill Jimmy. I'm gonna kill him.
Out of curiosity, can I roll a history check to see if I know what these are? Because I may be a whore, but I'm a smart woman.
You could, yeah. Well, actually, what are they? Yeah, you can roll for a history check.
Okay, gotta roll the red dice. Because I'm a slut.
In the meantime, would Victoria know what these are because of her history with, spooky things?
Yeah,
15.
you can check to see if she remembers at the moment.
Okay, so that's what, history?
Yes.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. I'll wait to see what Hannah gets.
12.
12? Okay. Alright, roughly around the same thing. So the two of you kind of have a feeling of what they are. They don't look exactly like how they've been depicted, but you believe that they're banshees. They have a killer scream, and mainly react to noise.
I just slowly, seeing that, I look down to Addie and I just go, Sarah, you need to look.
I was looking. It's just hard to tell
Yeah,
with my hat.
yeah. And I'm going to quietly just back into the dining room.
Victoria steps back into the room quietly. So this does not look like things are going to go well for us.
Well, it clearly didn't go well for Mr. Grant over there.
Well, to be honest, I feel he was on his way out anyway. I mean, look at him.
Yes, he was a jolly fellow.
That's one way to put it.
Disgusting.
Still respectful, though.
He was polite, I'll give him that. What the fuck did we do?
I'm not exactly sure. And I pull my my compact back out of my my handbag, and I just check to make sure like my lipstick wasn't smeared from when I passed out earlier.
Now, really? Of all times? Christopher didn't actually say that, by the way.
I was about to say.
Addie's gonna just start looking around the room to see if there's anything of interest in this dining room. Not.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
This has been going so well for me.
Can
Let's do this
I
one.
help Addie?
Yes.
To help means to give her advantage on a roll.
Yeah.
Yes. I have not done advantage, unfortunately.
I got the same number twice. 19.
Wow.
GG.
Wow.
I like that dice. The rest of them hate me.
All right. Well, you see the pomegranates and you start to feel that emanating sense that Christopher felt, that there was something special about those pomegranates. You look to the paintings on the wall and you're able to figure out that that is in fact a depiction of Hades and Persephone. And they seem to be a common theme around the room and around the house, as there were also some common paintings within the living room. Other than that, there's mainly just like statues and headstones and like a display of a tea set. So that's mainly what's around the room. But
Anything shiny?
the constant presence of Hades and Persephone's themes is very interesting.
Anything shiny?
I mean, most everything is extremely expensive. So, like, everything in the room is of wealth.
Good to know. Good to know. I will keep that in mind for later.
My little steely child.
This is how most people should play their rogues. It's not how I've ever played my rogues, but this rogue.
Victoria will dig through her little purse and pull out some sage and be like, well, long story, but I may have dabbled before in some seances and picked up some sage. Maybe, perhaps it would do something?
Perhaps.
I would say everyone grab a pomegranate, just in case. They seem to be of help.
Superstitious.
Right? Grabs a pomegranate.
Addie will grab one too and then go over to the Countess and be like, remember that story you told me about Hades and the really long name?
Persephone.
And she points to the painting. Familiar.
Oh, this is very curious now. Definitely would recommend grabbing a pomegranate then. And I will walk over to the table, Grab myself a pomegranate.
All right. Let me just check something. Okay. So all of you have a pomegranate now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna say that those recover HP.
Ooh.
They'll give you.
Shit, I never rolled my hit points.
Huh?
I never rolled my hit points.
No.
I think everybody starts out with 40.
40?
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
starts out with 40.
Alright, I'm just gonna mark 40 on my sheet then.
That's way better than what I originally had. That's cool.
Okay. Pomegranate on my sheet.
The pomegranates will have like 10 HP.
Right, are they multiple use or one-time use?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. No one's ever grabbed the pomegranate before.
See, what was it like? There's like 615 seeds inside
Yeah.
a pomegranate. So like, say,
Yeah.
1 health point per seed.
So you'll have like 600 and something health points.
Like,
Overload on HP.
Maybe there'll be like 20 seeds, 1 HP, or 2.
maybe
What
just
were
say
you-
3 uses.
Okay, yeah, 3 uses.
So 10 hit points,
3 uses.
per each use. So 3 uses.
Yeah. Dang, y'all are really doing stuff I did not predict. I mean, like I prepared for y'all to grab the pomegranate the first time, but for the second time and to keep it, I'm like, you know what? Y'all are thinking smart.
We're just experienced.
And you have 2 pagans in the room. Pomegranates are life when it comes to Hades and Persephone.
Yes, they really are.
Be like that.
And they taste very good too.
Do they? I've been wanting to try pomegranates for so long. Just because I'm trying to
they're-
find fruit I like.
They are bittersweet, but I like them.
Okay.
But you just can definitely, when you pick out a pomegranate, you want to get a ripe one. You don't want to get one that has too many like brown spots on it. Otherwise, it might be mushy on the inside. So, the
Okay.
brighter pink the outside, the better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's such a pain in the ass. to
So
do.
now you all have the pomegranates. There are banshees outside. What are you gonna try to do? There's the rest of the house is to your right. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's an upstairs.
Wait, so are
y'all
the
were supposed to? Yep,
Are the banshees inside the house or outside the house?
they're inside the house. They're in the foyer.
They're in the foyer. Okay.
Yes. I
So
meant to
that's
say
more-
earlier when I was describing the foyer that you could see in front of you like a stairway and like a hallway.
Okay.
But I didn't write that down, so I didn't say that.
Okay.
You're good.
I would suggest perhaps going upstairs, but there are banshees around, and knowing them, they respond to sound. So if we're going to go anywhere, we would have to be very, very quiet.
There's
And just like not there's not just an upstairs. There's like a door at the end of that wall. But then above like that door is this like stairway leading to a hallway. So that's like what y'all remember seeing from earlier.
Well, I can be quiet. Well, I don't know about the rest of you.
Christopher just looks at the fucking 2 loud ass firearms he has. I can try.
I can be
But
loud,
just
I can be quiet, I can be anything you want me to be.
Shit.
Do not fraternize with the Countess. Do not fraternize with the Countess.
Wow.
Y'all
I'm sorry, she's weird and she's flirty.
Really? So you said there's a door, and then like to the left of the door is what leads to the upstairs.
Yeah. There's a staircase next to the door, and then
Okay.
a hallway above it. That goes to the left and to the right, so it's like a cross. It's not like that way. It's this way.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
start going out as quietly as I can.
I'm gonna try the door.
You're gonna what?
Oh, stairs.
You're going to the stairs. Okay. Christopher's gonna try for the door.
I'm going to follow after Addie as quietly as I can.
Okay, so 2 for the stairs, 1 for the door.
Victoria.
Sorry, say it again.
So, Scarlett and Adelaide are going to try and make it upstairs, and Christopher is going to try and reach the door that's below the stairs.
She'll go with Christopher.
Okay, so 2 for the stairs and 2 for the door.
Might as well.
Oh, the legal who trust in cops.
So,
I don't like cops. I'm sorry.
So you all need to make a stealth check.
That's gonna be a straight roll for me. Oh shit.
It's not bad.
Okay. 13.
Okay.
17.
15.
Right. Okay.
10.
Okay. Wait, Starlight, what did you roll again?
13.
All right. So you all start to sneak your way, weaving past the tall skeletal creatures. As you pass by them, a chill just crosses over you, and you can feel that each of them are freezing. And you all start to weave through them. They don't really notice any of you at all. And wherever you decided to go, you reach without being noticed.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going up the stairs with Lady.
All right, so y'all head upstairs, and I'm guessing y'all gonna go through the door.
Well, I'm gonna try to see if the door is either locked or at least can be opened.
It's not locked. You can open it straight up.
Can I check for traps?
Sure.
Just inspect this door to see if there's anything fishy about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
What would that be? Investigation?
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
That's a 25.
Whoa.
It's not a trap. The door is just a door. You can't quite see what's past it yet, but the ghosts still haven't noticed you, and they're not really bothered with the fact that you're at this door. And there's really nothing that would put you off.
Open it slightly and take a peek.
Mm-hmm.
Creakiest door in the world. Instantly roll for the
Outside, you can start to see, it's really foggy though, but it looks like a small patio.
Okay.
Victoria will step in. Victoria will step in.
Christopher will be behind Victoria.
All right. Y'all step through the door, and it closes behind you.
Great.
Fuck.
If the door is like a glass door, so like each panel is made out of like a different square of glass, and you can ever so slightly see inside of the house, and the ghosts aren't there anymore. In front of you is like a brick pathway, and then it quickly leads to this opening between very large hedge walls. Tall walls just made out of leaves. You can't see anything above them. They're very tall.
It's a maze, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a maze.
Oh no. Oh no. Victoria just goes, puts her fan in her purse. She has a fancy cane, just goes, goodness sakes, unsheathes her sword cane.
She be packing.
She turns to Christopher and just goes, I swear to God, if we die out here, I'm blaming you.
Yeah, like I'm the one who sent out those fucking letters, lady.
Who knows? Maybe you were the ones who sent it. I wouldn't know.
Why would I send a letter to myself? And I don't even know what this place is called. I don't even know who lives here.
I don't know. Maybe you're trying to swindle us out of money. It's a whole plan or something.
Lady, I'm not in the mood to dabble into your delusionary conspiracy. Right now, all I can agree on is we need to get the fuck out of here.
Fine.
As you're so headstrong, by all means, ladies first.
No. You go first.
I better not feel that in my back. And he literally points to the sword. It's like, I better not feel that in my back.
No promises. Go on.
I love Victoria.
It starts walking through the maze.
Right. Y'all step into the maze. Checking back in with Scarlet and Adelaide. The two of you make it upstairs, and there's a couple different things around. It's very dark. There is a door to your left, a door in front of you, and then a very long hallway to your right. I guess it would be the other way because you're seeing it the other way, like from where you're looking.
Right. Can I put my ear up to the door next to me?
To the left?
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear a very, very, very faint trickling of water.
Okay, what about the door in front of me?
You're gonna listen for it?
Yeah, I've checked the door on the left. Do I want to hear on the door in front of me?
It's complete silence.
Can I crack the door to the left just a hair and look in?
Yeah. By looking in just a hair, you see brick walls and green things. Maybe they're plants. Don't know. You only see a very tiny bit.
Anything interesting in there?
She's just like, as soon as she starts speaking, she's just like,
I'm whispering.
I know,
I'm
but
sorry, I can't actually whisper because you won't hear me.
Oh, no, I know that. But Adelaide is like very picky about quiet.
Your foster mom is a dumbass, remember this. She's a very intelligent dumbass.
Yeah, Lady will push the door open, will open the door more, I guess. To the room on the left.
Okay. So you're like actually opening it.
Slowly, but yes.
Okay. You start to see more of the room. And it doesn't look anything like the rest of the house. There are brick walls, because it looks like the walls have kind of been like torn down, and you can kind of see some of the interior of the house. There are plants and ivy growing up the walls and through the floor, and there seems to be some kind of gold statue on the other end of the wall.
Do I hear the sound of the water dripping?
Yeah, that's louder now.
Do I see it? The source?
No, not yet.
Fucking weird.
Do I see the gold statue in there? When she
Well, are
opens
you
the door?
looking?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm right there with
Yeah,
her.
you can see what she sees.
Alright, can I kind of discern what this statue is depicting or who it is?
It's a bit too far away to fully tell.
I'm gonna quietly do the same thing, peek a little bit into the room in front of us before I go anywhere else.
So you're trying to go to the room right in front of you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You try to turn the handle, but it's locked.
That's a shame.
Can I try picking it?
You could.
Yeah, I'll take out my lock picking kit and see if I can get it open.
Okay. Would you have to make any check for that? What kind of skill would that be?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Typically.
Sleight of hand. Thought so. All right. Do sleight of hand.
15.
Pill
Nice
time!
timing.
15.
All right. You managed to pick the lock, and the door's open.
I'm just peeking it a little bit first, see if I see anything, and before pushing it the rest of the way.
Yeah. You can slightly see. There's no light source. But it looks like moonlight is coming into the room. You can see what looks to be like a chair or something covered in like a white sheet. That's all you can kind of tell at the moment.
I'll just kind of slowly push it the rest of the way open.
Okay. It's more furniture covered in white tarps. There's some fairly tall windows and like a broken dresser to the left. There's not really anything interesting in there.
Can I just go to the window and look out and see if I see anything?
Yeah. You look out and it's really foggy, but you think you can see a maze. Like from up above. But it's really foggy, so it's hard to tell.
I'll motion to the Countess to come take a look.
Alright, I step through the door into the room and I walk over to the window with Adelaide.
So then you see ever so slightly what looks to be like a maze. But it is pretty foggy from down below.
This is a very peculiar estate, for sure now.
I hate it here. This place sucks.
So do I, darling.
And I'll go back out the room and start heading down the hallway, I guess.
Yeah, I'll follow after her.
Okay, give me just a quick second. My phone is on 20%, so I need to get my charger.
Just like, hopefully those other two haven't already gotten themselves killed.
Where's my charger?
You might notice the slight look on Addie's face of "Do we care?"
And then Scarlet will just grin at you.
It's just a slight. Really?
My charger's missing.
Oh no!
Oh, I hate that.
That's so weird. Where would I have put it?
I mean, as far as Scarlet knows, a countess has blackmailed her and sent her here to get murdered. So
Oh goodness.
she doesn't really fucking care if the other two get out, just her and Adelaide.
Okay. I'm gonna go have to grab a charger because mine is missing, which is very strange.
Okie dokie.
Do talk amongst yourselves. I will be back in 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
Wait! No, it didn't disappear. It was off to the side.
Yeah, and Addie is very much every man for herself. She protects the people who protect her, and she protects her other children, friends.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you can go fuck yourself. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the cops, apparently.
She does not like cops.
13-12, man.
Almost like she works for multiple gangs.
And Scarlet's very flirty and very friendly to people, but she trusts nobody.
Definitely, like, Christopher definitely doesn't trust anyone until they are proven to be trustworthy. And he's just on high alert constantly.
All right. Moving back.
Victoria does not trust a single soul unless money is involved.
I was actually going to say, I need to take a bathroom break because I've been busting.
Sure, yeah. Should I keep it going with you guys and just carry on with what y'all are doing?
Sure.
Okay. So you decided to look down the hallway, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you were walking down the hallway and there's doors on like every side of you. You keep walking and there doesn't really seem to be a stopping point. And if you look down the hallway, it looks like endless rows of doors.
God, this is fucking Haunted Mansion vibes now.
Yeah. You definitely, well, first, Adelaide would, like, stop at some of the doors and, like, put her ears to them because she's used to that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, be like, if we're in one of your bloody ghost stories, I swear.
I honestly didn't expect these ghost stories to be real, my dear. That's what they were, just stories. But then that one woman pulled out some sage, so I'm not so sure anymore. And there was that grotesque wolf-looking fellow on the ground. And then there were definitely banshees.
I hate this job.
This isn't technically a job.
No, it's a job. It's fine.
If you wish, we can try to find a way out of this house and leave these two behind. It's up to you, darling.
I'm here for work, so let's continue.
Alright. Lead the way.
After a while, she'll give up and go backwards down the hall and be like, this is pointless.
Yeah.
You walk back through the hall, and no matter how long you guys were walking, it's almost like you're instantly out of it.
Your fucking ghost stories.
She's trying so hard not to laugh because while Adelaide might not like it, Scarlet finds it adorable when Adelaide gets angry. Yeah, she's that asshole mom. as long as we stay quiet, I guess we could go check in on those other two. They went towards that door downstairs.
Sure. Let's go save the cop.
I didn't say we had to save the cop, just check in on them.
It's fine. And just start quietly going down the stairs.
Lady.
Trying to be quiet in her anger.
And I just whisper, Lady, you're not obligated to save anyone here. Remember what I taught you. Save yourself first.
Well, you first, me second.
And Scarlet just smiles and just pats her on the head and walks down with her.
Okay, so y'all head back down the stairs.
Yeah.
The house is really dark, and luckily the banshees are gone.
We can relax.
That's not
a little
creepy at
bit.
all.
Banshees come and go. We can relax a little bit right now.
But where did they go?
Would
Sorry,
I?
you know that moment when you look away from a spider? Fucking gone. That's where Addie's mind is right now. Where did they go?
I'm sure they haven't left the grounds.
Yeah,
Let's just stay quiet.
problem. It's fine.
I
Let's
promise when we get back home, I will buy you a whole cask of ale. And we will go follow after the detective and the paranoid lady.
Alright, so y'all will make your way to the door.
Yay.
Alright, here's the part where I get super involved. So, Christopher and Victoria, you were the first to enter the maze. You enter the maze and you are left with 3 options. You can either go left, forward, or right.
Right way is right.
He will just give a nod and lead the way to the right.
Okay. Y'all head to the right. This is my ass for
I have a
colors.
horrible feeling like we're going to die.
You never know. You made it this far. All right. Adelaide and Scarlet. You
Yes.
enter and you are met with the same options. You could either go to the left, forward, or right. Which way you want to go?
Oh, so we're at the entrance of the maze?
I'll say you've already gone into the maze.
Okay. If I remember, if you always keep to the left-hand side, that'll take you through the maze and out.
Follow you then.
Alright, we'll go left.
Y'all are going left. All right.
Don't you know you never split the party?
Bro, last time that I played with my friends, when they were given the water and wine option, half of them drank the wine, the other half drank the water, and the ones that drank the water decide to just abandon the ones drinking the wine. They split the party automatically, no hesitation.
Sweet Jesus.
Yep, very funny.
Funny because it wasn't until after I said wine that I was like, oh no, I should have gone with the water, shouldn't I?
All right. So, Christopher and Victoria, You can either go left or right.
I suggest we go left. We take too many rights, we will go in circles.
Fair enough. I'll go left.
All right. Y'all go left.
So what
All right.
exactly brought you here, Christopher?
Same thing that brought you here.
What was on the letter?
Just saying that I was cordially invited to this manor for a particular dinner.
By whom?
We would have never specified.
It just, I was gonna say, it just said Lord and Lady of the Manor.
Yeah.
But the handwriting seemed familiar to me. So I just wanted to check out anyway. And what about you?
About the same thing that you said. The writing was familiar. I could only assume that it was from an old friend, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. I do not know what, in the name of all things holy, that is going on. However, I think right now is a good practice to keep our heads sane and attached to our bodies.
Preferably.
This is not what I expected at all.
Yes, well, I've come to expect the unexpected. Because it seems that unexpected follows me everywhere I go.
Oh, and I'm with you. Fantastic. And he takes a swig from his flask.
You're lucky you have me. Most women would be insane.
You're more than welcome to prove me wrong.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult.
I'm gonna take it as an insult. My dear, you underestimate my abilities to make women go insane.
I am very uncomfortable with
the energy we brought into the studio today.
She just looks at him and goes, "Ah, so that's why there were a bunch of female bodies that jumped off the cliff."
All right.
You see, Christopher has no idea what she's talking about, so it's just like, wait, what?
Like I said, I like Victoria.
Okay.
Is that wine still getting to you, dear?
But please, no one gets to me.
Okay. All right. Wow, the amount of clapbacks today. Y'all sound like me when I get into a fight with an internet troll.
Look, like
that
it's
wasn't sexual tension. That was paranormal aggression.
the
Yeah.
thing is, it's great being the soft bean as Isla, but like now it's like great, I could be a savage bitch. So
Period.
Meanwhile, I'm just
so-
the giddy slut.
Love it. All right, so let's check up with Scarlet and Adelaide.
Yeah.
So you made a left, and now you're faced with a left, a forward, or a right. Which way you want to go?
Go left again.
You could.
Adelaide being the stubborn piece of shit that she is. Sarah knows how wrong this is, but Addie's just gonna say, I mean, you'd think right. The way out is that way, I think. Right?
Yeah, but mazes are meant to be confusing. What you think might be the obvious direction isn't always the obvious direction.
Fine.
If you want to go right, we can go right, darling.
Can I hear anything from any of these directions?
Nah. No, there's nothing really indicating any direction.
Meet in the middle. Let's go straight.
I mean, I go always, but yes, let's go
Fine.
straight.
Yes, I'm aware. Okay.
You set yourself up for that one.
Yep, I did that.
And I follow her. We go down the straight path.
Alright, y'all are gonna go forward. Cool. Whoop. Whoop. I hope y'all know the maze that I drew is literally so shitty. It's lopsided and all that stuff, but it's okay. It's fine. It gets the point across. Mm-hmm. So, Mrs. Smith, and Mr. Valentine. You can either go left, forward, or right.
Perhaps we should just stay forward.
I'm inclined to believe you. It is the atmosphere in the maze just deadly silent.
You can slightly hear the rustling of the walls around you because they are hedges, so they move ever so slightly. There's not really anything special going on around.
I want to make a perception check on the ground just to see any tracks or any clues, indications whatsoever.
Okay. Go do a perception check.
15.
Yeah, all right. Ahead of you, the ground is a little rougher and seems like it's got some spots missing. But to the left of you, there seems to be a trail of mushrooms.
Mushroom dance.
Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean?
It means you
live
the life
of sin.
Oh, so Scarlett's down this road then.
You don't know her entire backstory yet.
I know, I had to say it. It was right there.
As far as you guys know, she's just a countess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no. Among the detective ranks, they heard of the great countess who's got many connections. Her true intentions. On the right.
Oh, there's nothing special on the right.
Just like Valentine.
I love the atmosphere we've created in this studio today.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Mitch, I had to say it.
Jeez, man.
Ooh, before I forget, I gotta go.
Anywho.
Victoria, do you want to try and make a perception check as well?
Sure, why not? Let me see.
I'm literally trying to think of what could possibly go wrong in either one.
15.
Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all, you see the same thing. The mushrooms are cute though. They're cute little mushrooms.
Cute but deadly.
Oh, they're cute little mushrooms.
Maybe it's friendly.
Mushroom. It's a little mushroom.
Mushroom. More mushroom. Mushroom.
Hey, look, that video gave me so much serotonin, Paige. Like, no clue.
You all know I love mushrooms, okay?
Mushrooms are great.
Mushrooms are my beans.
Perhaps
like-
maybe we should take the mushroom path.
Just don't touch them.
Yes, absolutely.
We took the mushroom path.
Awesome. All right. Y'all take the mushroom path.
Why do I feel that we made a big mistake?
I felt that every time I opened the door, so you know.
All right. Scarlet and Adelaide, y'all continue, and you have to make a right. So, because like there's no other option. So you take a right, and you are met with 3 options. You can go left, forward, or right. Which one you want to go?
I first take a drink from my flask.
Period.
Oi, share.
I pass the flask over. It's got brandy in it.
Sweet.
My flask says whiskey business. I love it. I've got water in this right now because I need to hydrate. But yeah, take a drink from my flask, and then I hand it to Adelaide. Alright, left, right, or forward?
I'll leave that up to you.
We haven't chosen to go right yet.
That's true, we haven't.
Wouldn't hurt to try. If we meet a dead end, we could just come back this way.
Works for me.
I start heading right, and I start just thinking in my head all the possible people who are trying to blackmail me right now and trying to get me murdered.
Period. All right, so y'all go right.
Yeah.
As you continue down, you make it to the very end of the wall, and you notice that you can go right. There's a slight rumbling in the ground, and suddenly something grabs each of you and starts to wrap around you, and you notice that vines and like thorns are starting to wrap around like your legs and your hands.
I'm trying to reach into my bag to pull my dagger out.
Yeah, can I grab my switchblade?
Yeah. Make a strength check.
It's gonna go great.
Yay!
Super strong.
Super strong! Holy shit! I rolled a 19! minus 1 is 18.
Same.
Jump stat for the win! Yay!
So y'all both got 18.
That is my child!
Wow. So y'all are both reaching for your weapons. So you reach for your weapons. I didn't even say y'all started to like pull and rip some of the thorns.
Just like attacking it with a switchblade, going shit.
I'm just mentally going shit as I'm cutting vines and thorns away from my dress,
Alright.
from myself, and then from Addie.
You know what, I'll just make it. You cut it through, bro. That was pretty good.
Addie
pretty
definitely
good.
stands up, panting, before yelling, "I hate this house!"
Okay.
I hand her my flask of brandy. Just hold on to this.
All right. So you could either go right or you could go back the way that you guys came.
We could risk getting tangled up again if we head back.
Then let's just go right.
All right. And I will lead Addie down the path on the right.
Okay. Y'all head down the right, and you can either go left or right.
Left, shall we? I don't care.
Let's go left.
All right, you go to the left. Go to the left, and it's a dead end.
Turn around.
Rich people.
Oi.
So
when she says that, I go, oi.
You don't count.
That is very true.
all right, so standing from like where you guys just came from before you went to the dead end, you could go back that way, or you could continue to the other direction, like across from the dead end.
Try going the other direction.
Okay. Y'all continue down, and then you have to make a right and yet another right, and you're met with another dead end.
Back to where we started. Have your switchblade ready, darling.
I haven't put it away.
I haven't put my dagger away. We're just gonna head back to that,
the place where you had options.
Yeah, where we had options, yeah. Okay.
So standing back, you could either go left, forward, or right. You've already been down the left. That's where you guys came from, but you could also go forward or to the right.
I'll be honest, I don't like right anymore. Right gets me tangled up in vines. Or lost.
Let's just go forward then.
All right. Forward?
Yes.
All right. Y'all continue forward, and as you go, you're met with a door. It's a big black door, rounded at the top, with some like iron, not buckles, bolts, iron bolts
Hinges?
in them.
Hinges, bolts.
Hinges. They're iron balls to decorate the door. And there is a large knocker in like the mouth of a lion.
That's not ominous.
You're being sarcastic.
Can I put my ear against the door and see if I hear anything?
Yeah, you can't really hear anything. It's a really dense door.
Can I try the doorknob? If there is one?
Yeah, it's open.
Shall we?
We shall. I just have my dagger out and ready, just in case.
I open the door.
All right. I'm going to just say I'll open the door. You head inside. Lady Victoria and Christopher. Y'all took the mushroom path.
Y'all fucking
Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean?
All right.
It means you lived a life to sin.
The both of you have made it to the center of the maze. In this room, mushrooms and fungus as large as humans are sprouting from the ground and the tall hedge walls. Skeletons and rotting bodies are pulled into the ground as the earth is reclaiming them. And the ground raises and forms a small hill in the middle of the space, and a man sits on top of a toadstool. He looks like another rotting corpse. His skin is gray and peeling away, long hair wispy and white. His lips are almost peeling back. His clothes appear common and tattered, his ribs exposed, mushrooms sprouting from his body, a bush of mushrooms covering his eyes. You believe he's dead until he speaks, in a hushed voice. Who's
Oh,
there?
Dad.
You heard that right.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. We're trying to get out of the maze, good sir. I don't suppose you could help us out?
Wait, could you say that one more time? I didn't understand.
So I'm saying to the mushroom zombie. We're just trying to get out of the maze. I don't suppose you could help us out, good sir.
Sorry, I just got a notification. Gosh darn it, my boyfriend. Be quiet.
Shush.
Yes. So you're asking if there's a way that he could help you get out of the maze. Okay. He broke me on my train of thought. He speaks again. It has been long since I have wandered this maze. Its directions have become hardly a memory.
Fantastic.
Well, then
As you can see, I couldn't make it out.
Well, I suppose that we'll just be on our way then.
Christopher kind of leans in, just whispering, "What the fuck are we gonna do? Where the hell do we go from here?"
I don't know.
Each of you entered. You're not the first.
How
Clearly, because you're here.
I do not remember much. I am only a husk of what I was before. But if you ask the right questions, I may have some answers.
Who gave us the letters?
It was, in fact, the people you thought. For many years, a cycle has been continuing throughout the manor. The Count and Countess bring in guests, claiming friendship and good fortune at a dinner. And one by one, each become their victims. They choose from these victims' memories a person of some significance and invite them to the manor as well.
What do they want with us?
They want your bodies, your soul, your life.
Well, they can't fucking have it.
Nope. I'm not going to give it without a fight.
Many have tried to defile the Count and Countess. Not many of them have made it. Most rest here with me.
Look, I have worked too hard to get where I am today. I'm not letting this get in my way.
He gives a breathless laugh.
Look, you better start making sense, otherwise I'm gonna put a bullet through your head.
It would be interesting to see what that would do. I cannot tell how much of me is left anymore. I do not remember my name, my past, nor my purpose in coming to the manor. I only remember the monster that this place is and the creatures that it inhabits.
There's something else in this maze?
Yes.
What is
The
it?
maze itself is a beast that will try to devour you.
Bloody fantastic. Right. Miss Smith, I think we should vacate the area.
Isn't this poetic justice? She just starts laughing.
Madam, you're gonna have to start making sense too, otherwise we're gonna put a bullet through your head.
No need. On we go.
So, one more thing. Would you like me to put you out of your misery?
I do not know if that would work. I am not alive, nor am I quite dead. I live on in memory of this manor and those who have come here.
Alright, can't hurt to try.
Oh, jeez.
Straight to the dome.
Do we hear that gunshot?
Was that with your handgun or your rifle?
Handgun. They're both quite loud, but it depends how close they are.
If you guys can hardly hear it.
But can I
like you think it was a gunshot, but you can't be sure.
Huh. Wonder if that detective finally offed himself.
We can only hope.
I'm about to sock these two in the mouth.
You don't know what we're saying. We're not there.
That was Mitch, not Christopher.
I finally made a character that Mitch fucking hates. Yay!
Alright.
Because
Well,
you secretly
shot
love
him.
it, so.
You shot him in the head. There's definitely a hole in his head now. A bit of dust kind of came out of him, and there's a hole in the side of his skull, and you can see inside is a bundle of mushrooms. But there seems to be a quiet heaving from his breath and from his mouth.
Huh. Well, I tried. Alright, my dear, let's move on.
Very well. Where do we go? Past him.
All right,
Or
so y'all are in the center, which means you have 4 different directions to take. You could go to the right, which is where you just came from. You could continue forward. You could go back, or you could go to the left. The world is your oyster at this point.
I don't like to answer to. Forward.
Okay. Y'all go forward. You can go forward or right.
I want to say right.
Right.
Okay. Y'all go right. You have to take left. And then you have to take another left. And you have to take one more left. And then you have to go forward. Give me a second to match up the colored pencil so that I can actually remember where you guys are. All right, so now you see you can go forward or left. And as you're looking at the directions, the ground starts to rumble. And suddenly something wraps around your feet and starts to wrap around your legs and grabs at your hands.
Taking my sword cane. Cut.
All right, each of you make a strength check.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm just like I can't do anything. I just need to use brute force.
10.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Oh, where'd my ring go? There it is. Sorry. So yeah, you Victoria, you're taking your sword and you're slicing away at it. It's a bit difficult, but you manage to free yourself before it fully like stops you from moving. And Christopher, you just power through. You just yeet yourself out of their direction. And it's just like, yeah.
Left or forward? Where?
Fucking left.
Left.
All right. Y'all go left.
To the left.
All right, there is an option of a direction, but you've already been there. You can tell that's the mushroom room. All right, you can go right, forward, or left.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Y'all go right. You have to make a right again. Now you can either go left, forward, or right.
Forward?
Forward it is.
Okay. Y'all continue forward. You can continue going forward or you can go left.
Forward.
Forward.
Okay. You go forward and your only option is to go right. Unfortunately, that is a dead end.
Oh.
And a familiar rumbling goes through the ground. And once again, vines and thorns begin to wrap around your feet and your arms.
Slicing and dicing again.
One more strength check.
Just, I'm done with this bullshit. Just.
Oh
fuck
no!
it. Oh no. Let the bad luck end there.
Oh God.
11.
Mitch, what you get?
11.
11. Okay. You managed to break through once again, but Victoria, you can't really catch your you can't really get a hold of your sword. And they wrap around more of your body.
Great.
And start to envelop you even more.
I just shout at her, "Give me the sword, I'll get you out."
Okay. Make a strength check to see if you can slice and dice.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Ah, fucking I hate this.
Yeah.
Hey! All right. So you take the sword and slice through the thick vines. And you are now free, Victoria Smith.
Yay!
I believe this is yours.
Thank you.
All right. We need to head back the way we came.
Let's go.
All right. So heading back.
Food.
Yeah. Nope.
All right. So heading back. You can go right or continue forward.
Which way did we went?
We came from going forward, so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
let's
go
go right.
Okay. Y'all go right. And you have to go left. And it's another dead end.
Fuck.
And you start to feel the rumbling again. But y'all have encountered this many times, so I'm gonna give y'all a chance to just make a break for it.
Yeah. Run, man.
Run.
So roll to see if you run.
So that would be what? Athletics?
Yeah, in athletics.
And you gotta come out of the thing, but you have to.
11.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Y'all have been through this so many times. Y'all are like, oh shit, no, we gotta get out. And you run the other way. So now you're out. You've already been down to the left, which is where you got attacked, and down to the right is where you came before.
Go to the right.
Yeah. So when you're going down to the right, you came from going forward. Where you're looking, you came from the place in front of you. So you can either go right or left.
I'm gonna say left.
Left? Okay, left.
Left, yeah.
Okay. Y'all go left, and you're met with multiple turns, which end up in a dead end. So, heading back, you were attacked to your right. You came from your left. The only place you have not been is forward.
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 All right. Y'all head forward. And in front of you, there seems to be an open door.
Walk through it.
Going through the door.
All right. So, going through the open door, you see, all right. Upon opening the door, a fog flows past you. A chill seeps from the room ahead. You enter the room, and there seems to be a pool in front of you. And it continues off to your right, but you can't see where it ends. And the only light from this room seems to be coming from the pool itself without really a source. Yet you can't see the bottom. Standing right in front of this pool is the two other guests you had left prior.
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad it's you two.
Oh, so you didn't off yourself, detective.
What did you...
We heard a gunshot, or at least I think we heard a gunshot.
You don't want to know.
There was a
You're right, I don't.
dead man with mushrooms. It was strange.
A dead man with mushrooms?
Yes.
That's very peculiar.
Basically a corpse covered in mushrooms and yet was somehow sentient.
It was quite disturbing.
She just like lets out a low whistle.
And I thought, fuck it, I'll put a bullet in his head, maybe I'll put him out of his misery.
Didn't
But
exactly
work.
He survived.
And so are you.
Yeah, for the most part. Anyway. What now?
All I know is that I would really like to get out and go home.
I think all of us would.
So in front of us is just this pool with very little light source, and
There is a pool. So you could decide not to go in the pool and go back into the maze and try and find a way out again, or you could take a dip.
Oh god. Okay. Victoria is fucking done and just goes, oh, for heaven's sakes, and then wades in the water. Rolled a nat 20.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
Oh, boy.
Christopher is just going to lean down and only put his face in the water and see what happens.
Oh, she's gonna put his face in the water?
Yeah.
It's water, bro. If you open your eyes, you can't see anything. It's water. It's a little chilly. It's water.
Fuck it, he takes a full dip.
All right, in the pool.
I'm just waiting to see what happens to those two.
Me too.
Y'all are waiting. Okay.
Swim to the other side, baby.
So y'all are swimming, and you continue swimming. And as Adelaide and Scarlet are waiting to see what happens, they swim off and sort of vanish in a fog as like they go to the rest of the pool. You can't see them anymore.
We're gonna have to go swimming, aren't we?
I'm not ruining this nice dress. And I start to just strip the outer part of my dress off to where I'm now just in my corset and my petticoat. I grab my bag. I have bare shoulders now. So I can take this off.
Scandalous.
Yeah, I'm in my corset, my petticoats, and my pantalettes. I just grab my handbag, and I just look to my discard dress on the ground. I can always buy another. And I wade into the pool, and I wait for Adelaide to follow.
I follow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at her like she's crazy, but I follow.
I'm not gonna ruin my dress.
Okay, you're not gonna keep your dress either.
Like I said, I can always buy a new one.
All right, so
I have
y'all...
more fun when I have less clothing on.
Oh gosh, flying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. Isn't that a quote from somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
It is.
I don't know where it's from, I just know it. So, y'all, everyone's taking a swim. I don't know if it's summertime, but dang, I'd love to go swimming. So, you all are swimming, and the two of you catch up to the people who went in before you. And you all are swimming together. There's still a fog slightly in front of you. Can't totally tell where it ends, but y'all just keep swimming. Everyone make a perception check.
11.
I don't see shit. I rolled a nat 1.
What?
Ooh.
Nice.
6.
Okay.
I also rolled an 11, and perception is pretty good for me, so.
All
that's
right.
fine.
So y'all are swimming, and you start to see shadows moving beneath you, which weren't there before.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
And they seem to be getting darker and closer.
No.
Christopher's not even seeing this. He's just
Swim
like,
faster. Swim
Are
faster.
you gonna tell them what you're seeing?
Yes. Figures getting darker. Swim faster.
I start
Okay.
swimming faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm hauling ass.
All right. So everyone's swimming faster. I can see
Gotta go
that image in
fast.
my brain. It's incredibly amusing.
Now you know
Um,
why I took my dress off, so it doesn't waterlog me down when I swim.
Yep. Suddenly, a shadow appears in front of you all, and it starts to grow closer and closer to the surface of the water. And then something jumps out of the water, arms thrashing as it peeks its head out, and its hands are webbed. It seems covered in dark brown scales, and it has a human body, save for the almost skull-like face and like the sunken in skin. You can see the ribs and the collarbone, and their sunken in eyes. It's like a mohawk spike of fins from the back of their head. And they scream at you with a jaw full of sharp teeth. And from the sides of you, 2 more pop up, one on your left and one on your right. Everyone roll for initiative.
Great. Ooh.
I need one more dang d20.
It sucks when I have no dexterity.
Oh.
I rolled really good for my stats, so I have decent.
I rolled a 9.
9.
17.
Okay.
9 for me as well.
Okay.
You gonna make the child go first? Really?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh goodness.
Wait, what'd you roll?
I got 21.
Wow. Okay. So,
I didn't mean for my child to go first. I'm sorry. I'm currently
did
half
anyone
naked.
roll
Okay?
any higher than a 19? Yeah, so you, okay. Okay. What did the rest of you guys roll?
9.
9?
9.
9?
17.
17, okay. Okay. So then 2 9s. Well, if y'all are tied, how would y'all normally?
Whoever has the higher dexterity modifier.
Yeah. Mine is +0.
Mine's +0. Hey!
Roll off.
Roll off.
Roll off. Roll off.
Roll off.
That was a 19.
14. You go first.
Okay.
All right. So then it's Scarlet, then Victoria, then it I can't even read my Okay, so just so we're getting this clear, Victoria and Christopher are in the front, and Scarlet and Adelaide are in the back. Who's left and who's right?
I will be on the left.
I'll be all right.
Okay.
That works. I'll be right, I guess.
I'll be left.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So, Adelaide, what would you like to do?
Okay. Shit. This thing is obviously way faster than us, right?
A little, yeah. Pretty faster. Actually, yeah, pretty faster.
She's got cool stuff, but she's kept it all bundled and can't do anything with it right now because it's all wet. Or well, if she pulls it out of its bundle, it'll be wet. Yeah. She'll just go and try and stab a bitch.
Okay, try and stab a bitch. So, oh gosh, I already forgot. You're on the right?
Back right.
You're on the left.
I'm on the back right.
Back right. Okay, yeah, you're on the back right. So there is a mermaid to your right.
Yeah, I'll stab.
If you would like. Okay, roll for attack.
No.
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 What is it?
8.
Yeah.
You ain't hitting shit.
But you said 2 attacks per action?
Yeah.
Or is that just him? Yes?
I think that was for everyone.
Okay, and I'll swipe again. This time land in the tray. It did! Yeah, that 21.
All right. Nice. So you stab a bitch. Roll for damage.
4 plus 3. Swagger. 4 whole points of damage. I rolled a 1 on my D4.
All right. Okay.
This one is getting put away. You don't get used.
Okay. All right. So you stab her. The mermaid screams in pain and holds the wound and quickly claws at you. That fell off the table. Let me try again. And she misses you. Like, she couldn't even like swim far enough. She's really like hurt by her wound.
I'm backpedaling towards Scarlet. I'm like, nope.
Christopher, you're up next, sir.
Instead of the rifle, I'm taking out my revolver again, and I'm aiming for the mermaid on the left and shooting twice.
Okay. Roll for attack.
So the first hit is an 18 on the die.
Okay. Wait, you're aiming for the mermaid on the left?
Yes.
Okay.
Front left. Well, whichever. No. Can I retcon and do it in front instead?
Yes. Yeah,
cool.
That's all right.
Yeah. So the one in front of me.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Do you want me to roll the second one and just then do damage twice?
Yeah. Do that. That's smart.
Okay. And the second hit. Alice. That's the second hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This is why I love this dice. Right, so I'll do the non-crit first. That's a total of 5. That's minimum damage. Nope. Nope. I rolled the wrong dice completely. My bad. I'll do that again. So, 7 points of damage for the first one.
Okay.
And then the critical is 8 points of damage again. I rolled really low on that one.
So that's 7, minus 8.
So total of 15.
Yeah. Yeah. You shoot, and the mermaid screams and quickly falls into the water and starts to sink, and black ooze seeps into the water.
Take that, you scaly bitch. And that's me done.
All right. Next, it is Scarlet. There is one mermaid to your right, and across from you, past Christopher, is one to the left. But the one in front is Kapui.
I pull my pepperbox pistol out of my bag. And I aim...
Wait, did I say that right? Directionally?
Yes.
No, yeah, there's one. Yes, okay. I got confused. But yeah, there is one on your left and your right.
I pull my pepperbox pistol out of my bag and aim towards the one closest to me. So on the left, fire 2 shots.
All right.
Shot number 1. That is 18.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll both of them. So 18. Shot number 2. No, that's a 5. Okay. So only 1. 3 points of damage.
Okay. You are hitting the one to your
left.
Cool. All right. Coolio.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you hit it, and 'tis hurt, but not entirely out. And now it is very mad.
Shit. Fuck.
Madam Victoria.
Yes. I'm going to stab whichever mermaid is closest to me.
With the mermaid that is closest to you, let's see. That would be the one to your right.
Great, I'm going to stab it, please.
You're going to stab it. Okay, make an attack, please.
Making an attack. That's a 9.
We are doing the double ones.
Doing doubles?
Yes, everyone is doing the double attack, so they get 2.
Oh, that's much better. 18.
18. All right. The roll for damage.
So
roll for the stabby stab.
Would my cane deal 1d4 damage or like 1d6 damage?
About the same as a rapier. So I would say D6 if anyone objects.
No, rapier's a D8.
I think so, yeah.
Let me look it up. I have a bookie book.
I don't want to deal too much damage.
I have the bookie books. No, because I had to look up my gun. My gun does D10. Rapier does 1d8 piercing damage.
Damage.
It is up to you, Alice.
Babushka.
Babushka.
That is fine. That is fine.
D8?
It works. Yes, a D8. It works.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. So, you take your... Okay, I'm going to drop it. You take your cane, and you're aiming for the one to the right. Right, okay. So, you take your cane, and you manage to like get yourself out of the sloshing water, and you swing it and clock the mermaid in the head, and she's thrown into the water and sinks into the depths. Now the mermaid on the left, everyone on the left is Christopher and Scarlet. I was right. Yes. All right. So Mermaid 3 is gonna go after Christopher and make an attack.
Yes.
And
be a siren.
they don't make it. They don't make it. They can't do it.
What did you roll?
A 5.
Wait, what would our like AC be?
I did my sheet via D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I did it basic clothes, which would be 10 plus your dexterity bonus.
Oh shit, my AC is only a 10 then. Fuck. Because I don't wear armor. I don't think any of us wear armor.
Nope. So, 12.
I am Squishy Bean!
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought nobody has an armor class of 5 here, so. Yes?
Oh, no, mine's 13. If you go by the 10 plus dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh
But yeah,
man,
that definitely doesn't hit.
that means if somebody had like a -1 to the dex, they could have an armor class of 9.
Mhm.
Oh fuck. No hit, please. I'm squishy. Yes, that's me.
Okay. So, yeah, the mermaid does not do it. And now it is back to Eddie.
Go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away.
You're just swimming away.
I'm
Swim!
stabbing it while I swim and yell at it to leave me alone.
I think the one near you is dead, isn't it? Isn't there only 3? Or was there?
There was 3, now there's 2. The one closest to Adelaide is still alive.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think I killed it.
So we only killed 1 so far.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck.
Wait.
Hey.
No!
I thought 2 were
Y'all
dead.
killed Mermaid 3.
So the only one that should still be alive is the one that just attacked Christopher.
Yes.
Okay. And that one
That's
is
the one.
nowhere near Addie.
What's happening?
This is what happens when you don't have a map.
It's a pain. It's okay.
Welcome to being a DM.
Yep.
So
See
Addie
what
could just be
happens? You see, this is my fault. That was my fault entirely. I forgot to cross out the mermaid that Victoria clocked, and I assumed that it was a completely different mermaid for some other reason. And I tried to make that one attack Christopher, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because it still didn't hit. I need to remember to actually cross it out.
You're good.
Oh well. It's okay. It happens. It wouldn't have hit. Once I figure that out though, I would have like given you back anything that you had missed, because that was my fault. Okay. It's still Addie's turn though, and
All right,
there is in fact a mermaid close.
All right, I will stab at the one that is near me, and I already rolled that, and it was a 17 plus 5, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Roll for damage.
I'm not using you. Don't try to think you can fool me again by coming into view. No. That's better. 6 points of damage.
Nice. So, as you're trying to stab this mermaid through the water, you manage to hit it right in the throat, and it chokes a bit. And as you pull back your dagger, it sinks into the water.
She is going to very quickly start swimming the direction we came. Or not the way we came, the way that we were heading. She's
Yes.
like, nope.
All right, each of you
Keep going.
continue to swim, and you reach the end of the pool. At the end, once you exit the pool, there is a door in front of you all.
Can I check for traps?
Sure.
Are we still in the water?
No.
No.
Are we?
Okay.
Um. 19.
Okay. There are no traps.
She will
Nothing.
open the door very slowly, peek her head in.
All right. Well, you might as well just head in, to be honest. It's not like you can go anywhere else.
True.
All right. So y'all go through the door. Oh, I love this note that I wrote here. Anyways, so you enter the room, and it's dark, and it's cold, colder than the pool area. From the ceiling to the floor, everything is made of thick stone, and they almost seem to be covered in a thin layer of ice. There are a few candles whose wax drips far down their holders. In the middle of the floor is a leather pouch. There are 3 pedestals in front of you with different weapons: a sword, an axe, and a wooden stake.
Why is everything in this fucking mansion ominous?
I cannot answer that.
Oh no.
I'm wringing out my hair of water and stuff.
I go over to the leather bag in the middle of the room, and
All
I
right.
give it a little shake.
All right. So you give it a little shake, and some stuff falls out of it. Out falls 4 vials of some like dark-ish, kind of clear-ish cherry color liquid. Kind of looks like syrup. And a letter falls out. And on the letter, it reads, choose one weapon, choose one fate. And the vials that you just found carry HP.
They have what?
They have HP,
Oh,
so
okay.
they're healing.
Healing potions?
Yes.
Just basic healing potions, I'm assuming?
I don't know what basic is, but they've got 10 HP.
Oh, okay.
They have 10 already.
Yeah. So there's 4 of those, each with 10 HP.
What were the weapons of the pedestals again? Sword, axe, and a wooden stake.
Yes.
Only 3 weapons
Strange.
and there's
I want to
4.
go with a stick.
3 weapons, 4 people. I'm fine with what I have.
Do I see anything on the any writing on the pedestals or anything?
No. Y'all gotta agree on one weapon.
I just rolled to see if I knew what I would choose, and I don't know shit. That's a 4.
Take your time. Take your time. This is a pretty big choice. Talk amongst yourselves.
Look, as someone who is suspicious about the afterlife and whatnot, seeing zombies and banshees and all those kinds of things, I would not be surprised if a vampire was in the next room, so I suggest the wooden stake.
Oh, did I mention that the sword was silver?
No, you didn't.
It was made out of silver. It was made out of silver.
I was just about to ask if it's a silver sword.
Yes, it is a silver sword.
It says choose your fate. This place is weird. Maybe picking a weapon picks what we have to fucking deal with in the next room.
Well, silver weapons. Would I know how effective silver weapons are?
Any of these weapons would work. So you have a silver sword, a wooden stake, and an axe.
There's nothing special about the axe. It's just a plain axe.
It's not to say that there's nothing special about it, but it's not blatantly silver or a wooden stake.
I want to go inspect the axe.
Okay.
Alright. Investigation?
Yeah.
Well, that was shit. That's a 6.
You know what? Actually, it passes.
What?
On the axe, you can see that the metal is actually very dark. It doesn't look like a typical steel or any common welding material. The handle is like some kind of dark oak, and both the end of the handle and the edge of the axe have flowers sort of etched into them.
That's different.
It's different.
What?
The axe, it has flowers etched in on the edge of the blade and on the handle. Didn't that portrait back in the dining room, it depicted a woman with flowers?
You said it was Persephone fucker. I don't know.
Persephone.
Thank you.
Persephone fucker.
No. I was trying to keep a straight face, but I couldn't.
Again, she's a street kid. She learns everything she knows from a fucking prostitute. I don't know what you want from me.
Meanwhile, Scarlett's just now kind of making up shit as she goes because she's not. Well, she's spoken of myths and ghost stories. She never expected them to be real.
Yeah.
So it's Persephone fuck it. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
I mean, Christopher's fine with what he has, although, and he'll say this out loud, I'm fine, but you know what? Silver bullets wouldn't go amiss. Oh well, beggars.
There's no silver bullets.
It's alright. The beggars cannot be choosers.
If I'm going to be honest with all of you, I honestly do not know what to choose here.
Well, if we've learned anything from the pomegranates and the Persephone thing, perhaps the axe would be a wise decision considering it has flowers on it. And Persephone is known for flowers in spring.
She's also known as the bringer of death.
Which is probably why it's more of a darkened steel. I'd say go with the axe, my dear.
I agree.
I can't carry this thing.
How big is the axe? Like, is it a hand axe or is it like a...
It's a hand axe.
Wait, I think I might be able to... Let me see how small the hand axe is. Again, real quick. I might be able to carry that then.
Fine, yeah, big.
Hand axe. Yeah, it's a simple weapon. I should be able to carry it then. I'll grab the hand axe.
All right. As you grab the hand axe, the pedestal it was resting on sinks into the ground and sort of clicks as it matches in and blends in with the rest of the floor. The stone wall in front of you makes a clicking sound and then starts to slowly move back and open up to some sort of secret passageway.
Well, Victoria, as you already have... Sorry?
This place weird.
My child.
I agree with you. By the way, young lady, what... Do I recognize you?
Who are you talking to?
Adelaide.
Don't say why you are.
Is there a problem here, detective?
No, I just thought I recognized this young lady. I'm sure it's nothing.
Keep going. Shall we keep going?
Yes, let's keep going. And
I agree.
yeah, I head towards the door.
What about the other weapons, though?
Oh, they sink into the ground.
Oh, all of them sink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Stop dying!
Don't die.
I don't know why.
I'm the ex-smoker here. I should have the fucked up lungs.
Don't die! I'm not there to cuddle you.
Don't die. You're so sexy. Ha. Have y'all seen that joke?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, it's funny.
I'm
I
lost.
saw a version of it where it was like the Princess Bride, like right before the princess is like about to stab herself, and then it shows Wesley on the bed, and it's captured. Don't die. Don't kill yourself. You're too sexy. Ha.
That's basically what he said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically.
Basically. Anyways, moving on. You all carry on through the door. And there's a hallway in front of you, definitely a secret passageway.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the manor.
Secret,
Secret
tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I just remember the other part of the song. And die.
It's basically this one shot.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. It's actually funny. I made it a lot harder to die now than it was. Cause like for non-D&D playing people, it was kind of like, oh no, I got captured, now I'm out, and it was okay for large groups. This is a lot more fun to keep people around and watch them suffer. Anyways, you continue down the secret tunnel, and there's no source of light within this area. It gets darker the further that you go in, but it's not an extremely long hallway. And you make it to the end where there is another door. And just so I'm clear, what is the walking order?
It was Victoria's first.
Scarlet second.
I'm just trying to get away from the cops, so.
I'll have Adelaide. Okay, Victoria, Adelaide, Scarlet, Christopher. Because Scarlet will put herself between Christopher and Adelaide.
Fair.
After that interaction.
Okay.
That's
It's actually kind of cute. With the way that you guys are framed on my phone, it's like I can really just like look down the line and like tell that y'all are in that order.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, convenient. So you all continue down in that order. Ow. Oh, I just hit the base of my spine on the back of my chair.
Oh, I hate that.
Ooh.
I'm trying to pop my spine. It's not working.
Hang on.
Everybody stretches.
Ooh.
On my elbows.
I don't think I could crack my neck because I did it earlier, but
I just cracked my neck now.
Can't with this wig on.
All of the
Oh,
bones
man.
popping.
I think I just cracked them a little bit ago, but like,
Ooh. Yeah, I can hear that. Oh god, it's reminding me of this TikTok that at some fucking concert, the guy on stage was just like, everybody on the count of 3, crack your knuckles all at once. It was like macabre bubble wrap.
That
I loved it.
that's a phrase I never thought I'd hear before.
Cracking your knuckles is macabre bubble wrap.
You're not wrong.
I'm adding that to my quotes of 2020.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, how's everyone feeling? Is everybody like still awake? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
getting pretty tired.
A little sleepy, but
I'm definitely getting drifting off.
Yeah, what time is it for you, sir?
6 in the morning.
It's 5 a.m.
Oh no.
I do this every Friday. It's fine.
I mean, if we want to, we can pick this back up next Wednesday. Since it's getting late for people.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost done.
Oh,
Y'all are
okay.
almost out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can go on.
Okay. Because past this hallway, it's the last section.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can push through.
Okay. I'll try to make this as quick as I possibly can
Okay.
while still retaining information and story.
Okay.
All right. So you go down the hallway and there is a door. Since Victoria is the first one out, I'm going to assume that she is the first to open the door.
Yes.
So you push open the door and are met with a very long, spacious room. The floors are a black and white chess pattern of marble, and a long velvet like runway is laid out in front of you with golden tassels on the edges. There are tall marble pillars holding up the ceiling, which is covered in beautiful paintings depicting mythologies and the different gods. And on one end, it depicts Olympus and all the different beings that would inhabit Olympus. And on the other end, it depicts the underworld and the realm of Hades, and all of the creatures that live in there and the souls that are trapped and trying to cross the river Styx. There are tall stained glass windows on each side of you, all depicting one love story, the story of Hades and Persephone. And there isn't anything malicious or vile or wrong about these depictions. It shows more of a caring side to this relationship. As you enter into the room, you can see that on each side of each window are tall velvet curtains, which are ripped and tattered at the very ends, and they're frayed and very dirty. On the farthest wall, you can see in front of you stairs leading up to a tall throne, golden and red, to match the rest of the room. Torn tapestries and ripped curtains cover the wall that the throne is leaning up against. And on this throne, a woman sits. Her skin is a tan color, lightly sun-kissed. She has a fuller figure, and her skin is almost glowing and almost shimmering with this lively youthfulness. She turns to all of you, and her eyes are vibrant gold, which almost matches her long and curly blonde hair. She sits with her legs draped over one of the arms of the throne, and she sits atop of a skeleton who's wearing a dark suit, and he's covered in dust and cobwebs, but she sits there all of the same. The dress that she wears isn't anything extravagant or fancy. It's simply black and purple fabric, tied and lightly pinned together with flowers and jewels to create a light covering that complements her pear-shaped figure. And within her hair are various flowers, like lilies, and what seems to be some sort of headpiece resembling the seeds of a pomegranate. She looks to all of you and smiles, showing fangs from her teeth. And she says, "I never expected you all to make it this far. My husband and I had never seen anyone make it. I guess you'll never get to see that through. It is curious. So many mere humans made it to the throne room of the Count and Countess. Oh, if only my darling Lucius could have seen this. Well, he was greedy, and I couldn't have him steal all of the food. Oh, how rude of me as your hostess." She pushes herself up from the throne and lightly touches the skull of the man, and the skeleton disintegrates into dust, leaving this empty suit to fall onto the throne. She stands up and sways her hips a bit and lightly pushes her hair out of her face. "I'm Countess Cole. It's wonderful to meet you all."
Likewise.
This won't be a very long meeting, of course. I was going to feed on you anyways, but especially since you've made it this far into the manor. I can't have you going out and telling others now, can I? And besides, with what you've seen, I doubt you'd want to remember that. Everyone roll for initiative.
The fuck?
Frickin' keeps falling.
Roll a 1.
Oh goodness.
Oh, another natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
three.
Sir.
That's 3 this game.
Next time. Damn.
Has anyone rolled anything higher than a nat 20? Okay.
So 22 total for me.
All right. So, has anyone rolled any higher than a 16?
Not me.
Okay. All right, what else have you guys rolled?
I rolled a 14.
14?
15.
13.
Okay. So then that would be Addie, Victoria, Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I heard that right. Cool.
Yeah. Now I have the fucking hand axe.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's gonna do shit, but I got it.
All right. Christopher, what would you like to do?
Oh, this bitch about to get shot straight in the face. Rifle.
All right.
That is a 17 on the die.
Okay. Roll for damage. Does this iPod not have a calculator app? This is very inconvenient. Why doesn't it have a calculator? I'm dumb. I need help.
I need an adult.
I need an adult.
Call the fire department! You're the fire department, motherfucker! Fuck!
God damn it!
Okay. So
13 damage.
13 damage. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did that. Oh no. Ah, okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah, I can only shoot once with the rifle because it's one action to shoot and one action to reload, and then that's me done.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now, Core is going to lunge at Victoria.
Right.
And she is going to slash at your face. And your armor class is N. Whoops. Oh! Let me try that again.
Oopsie.
You take 3 points of damage.
Oh.
Ow.
All right. Well,
Face, not
Addie,
the face,
you're
not
up
the face.
next.
Yep. Addie is going to. You said there's columns in the room?
Yes, there are.
Can she run and duck and hide behind one of them? And,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and pull out one of her firecrackers and wait to throw it. She's going to hold the firecracker for when the Countess is able to use the axe, and her goal is to like use it to distract this bitch while the Countess swings, I guess. And yeah, she plans 100% on throwing it at the Countess. Not this Countess, the other Countess, the bitch.
Yeah. So wait.
2 countesses going head to head.
Oh boy. So wait, you're gonna go and hide and then hold off your attack till it's Scarlet's turn?
Yes.
And then you're gonna try and blow her up at the same time that Scarlet tries to slash her?
Yeah, it's called a hold action.
She's using her firecrackers, which really don't have like a lot of power. They're like little poppers, I thought.
Yeah.
Not one of the full ones that she has. She's using the little distracting ones, and she's going to throw it at her feet and hopefully like startle her enough that counts.
Well, I mean, if you had good aim, you could probably like damage her eye or something. You could probably shoot your eye out with one of those.
All right, so in that, yeah, okay. So as she's running to hide, she'll shoot off she'll hit her with one of the firecrackers on her way by, and then still fucking hide.
Okay, cool. All right. So then we'll wait till Scarlet goes. Madam Victoria.
Yes. I'm going to stab a bitch.
You're going to stab a bitch. All right. She did stab you, so that would be an appropriate action.
Jeez.
Oh, I just realized I didn't give her an armor class.
Yeah, that's a 9 for the first attack, but since I have a second attack, that's better. 19.
Yeah. Okay.
So then that's a D8. Come you gotta come out of the tower. No, you gotta come out of the tower. Thank you. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Alright. Cool. Scarlet, you're up next, madame.
Sorry, I gotta take my crown off for this. This is serious.
Alright, so currently the Countess is in front of Victoria.
I'm going to pop up from behind Victoria, like, hello, fellow Countess bitch, and then swipe at her with the hand axe twice.
Nice.
Alright.
While I throw my firecracker.
Alright, okay. This is gonna be interesting.
First attack. 10. Okay, second attack. 18. Yay! D6 of damage. Because hand axes are tiny. 3.
What was it?
3.
3.
Damage.
Alright, so then...
You know, remind you, Scarlett's basically in her underwear while she's doing
Oh,
this.
yes.
She's
So
probably
then
ripped
Adelaide-
she's probably ripped off the petticoats, so she's just in her corset and her panelettes.
Cute.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I saw her ankles.
Ankles.
See more if you kept your mouth shut.
Alright, so then Adelaide with the firecrackers.
Yeah, I rolled a I rolled a 14 on the dice. So I guess that would be, I mean, her attack on the dagger is 15. But that's dexterity based.
Wait, if you're throwing the firecracker, that's considered dex based because it's a ranged weapon.
Okay. And do you think she has proficiency with the firecrackers?
Probably. I mean, she's been using them for a while.
Okay, then 19.
Alright. Yeah. That definitely does something. Well, you know what? We'll say that they do damage. So roll for damage.
What do you want me to roll?
D4.
Okay.
Because it's like, it'll either like leave you with like a bruise or like a burn, or it'll shoot your eye out.
All right, that's a 4 on the D4, and most of my attacks have my dagger at least has that +3 from my dex to add to it. So if we're doing that, it's 7. If not, it's a straight D4, then it's 4 points of damage.
Wait.
Impromptu weapons.
Right? I mean,
We can just make it the D4 so it's easy.
well, I'm just thinking about it because, like, with adding dexterity, because, like, you're actually, like, doing it, or using energy, I guess. And then for firecrackers, that is, like, long distance. So dexterity might not be involved. Is that how that works?
Just make it so we don't have to get too complicated with how we add the damage. Just say it's just the D4 with no additives, and it's just 4.
All right.
We won't make it complicated.
Impromptu weapons. So that was -4?
Yeah, 4 points of damage, yeah.
Cool.
Rolled really fucking well on my damage.
Yeah.
And I
All
fucking
right.
died.
Sir Christopher. You good?
He's muted.
Why the fuck am I muted? I'm gonna take another shot at this bitch straight in the face.
Nice. With your
Rifle.
handgun or your right? Okay.
That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's 9 points of damage total.
All right. Okay.
Reload, done.
No, not plus. Equal. Ah, gosh darn it. Why is it so confusing? Ugh. There we go. All right. Okay, so that happened. The Countess Core is going to try and sink her teeth into Scarlet.
Bring it, bitch! I like it kinky!
You made the DM leave. You made the DM leave.
You're biting a prostitute!
Listen, I know the themes that I put in this, but ain't none of that sin in this house.
You're biting a prostitute!
I'm broken. Oh, wait, what's your armor class, madame?
10.
10. Did something. You took 3 damage.
Okay.
So then what's Christopher, what's your armor class? Just so I can remember it.
12.
12, cool. Adelaide, what is your armor class?
13.
13, very cool. And Victoria? Cool. And then that's that. So now I can remember. All right. It's Adelaide's turn.
Ah! It bit my friend. Yeah, she'll just run up and stab.
Stab. Cool.
+18 5 on the first attack. And a 10 on the second attack, so only the first one hits.
So then that's that.
6 points of damage.
Cool. All right. Victoria?
Yeah, so again, I'm gonna go up to the bitch and stabby stab.
I love how all the ladies are going stabby stab today. This is wonderful.
Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Victoria is going to reach into her corseted like brassiere and pull out like a small pistol and shoot the bitch.
Period.
So first shot. Nope, that's a nat 1. Nope, that's a 4. Fucking shit.
Next time. You'll get him next time.
Next time, that's fine. Bang, bang. No, fuck.
Yeah, we'll say you couldn't quite pull the pistol out of your corset yet.
Just
It's trapped between the titties.
The voluptuous titties.
The voluptuous titties.
I mean, especially the way that the corsets would make the boobs look, yeah. So.
All right. Then that's Scarlet.
Can I swipe at her with the hand axe for one attack and then bam with my pistol on the second attack? Because I am still holding my pistol in my other hand.
Period. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hand axe first. That's a natural 2. Fuck! So
Still got a pistol.
Boom! And pistol. That's a 21.
Oh, yep. All right.
That's 10 points of piercing damage, bitch.
Dang, for real?
Yes.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, pistol is 1d10 and I rolled 10.
Nice. All right, then. Christopher, you're up again, sir.
Got blood dripping down my neck because I got bit.
Aw.
Sorry, I just had a major brain fart. 15.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
Very nice. There you go. Okay.
How's this bitch looking?
Well, she's not close to where she was at the beginning of this.
So it's starting to look a little bit rough.
She's not where she was before.
She's strong, girl.
She a boss ass bitch, bro. She sucked the life out of her husband. Do not think that she would not do the same for y'all.
Kinky.
Actually, you can take that out of context. Anyways, so
not on my Christian Minecraft server.
yeah. So, Adelaide, you decided a little bit ago to run up and stab a bitch, right?
I did.
So now you're in the vicinity. Congratulations. Cora is going to take a swipe at you.
I did just shank her in the back. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. She like skids past you.
No.
We'll say that. All right. So then, Adelaide, it's actually your turn. So stabby stab.
Yep.
Bet.
I keep breaking, bitch. I'm sorry.
You had such conviction in your face when you did it. Oh, it was great.
The highest I rolled was a 12. Yeah. No, both of them missed.
Yeah. Victoria.
Fucking 16-year-old girl just swiping at a God knows how old fucking vampire. Okay.
You guys know me by now. You know I create chaos goblins. I don't mean to create chaos goblins, but I do.
Victoria.
Again, I'm a shooty.
Shooty.
Shooty bang bang.
You got the gotta.
There's a 9. And another fucking 9. Motherfucker. Jeez.
Sorry. We'll just say that you're distracted by the gorgeous Scarlet, who is not wearing any clothes. And you're like, how could a lady not have any clothes on? But she does rock it.
Whatever.
I'm a slut!
Say it loud and proud. I'm a slut.
I'm a slut!
Oh,
I just
God,
know where this is going when we kill this bitch. I just know what's gonna happen.
All right. The lady of the hour, the thought countess.
Hand axe and then pistol again.
All right.
Try to hit her with this hand axe. Ooh, okay, that's better. 16?
Yeah.
Okay. That's for the hand axe. Pistol. Is 14.
Not that time.
Okay, so just the hand axe. I rolled a 6 on the hand axe. 6 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
And Christopher Robin. In a neighborhood where Christopher Robin plays,
you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's childhood days. I grew up on Winnie the Pooh. Don't try to school me.
I did too, bro. I cry every time I see anything Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Tubby
Really silly, all stuffed in fluff.
No, it's
no.
Tubby little cubby all stuffed
with fluffies. Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Willy silly old bear. We will get the key down someday, but it is not this day.
Anyways, Christopher Robin.
Rifle time. Come on, baby.
Apparently.
How many rounds do you have left, sir?
I'm just under halfway done of my rounds.
Alright.
Apparently, Kitsune's neighbors walked by the wall of the apartment just as I shouted, "I'm a slut."
Yes!
Perfect timing.
Yes, I am proud.
16.
Yeah.
And that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
Shot, reload, done.
Alright, now Countess Core. She's gonna try and to nibble on Victoria. I don't think I'm gonna use that word again. That made me uncomfortable. No, don't fall off the
That
table.
just sounds kinky.
Lay nibble.
Let me snack on your neck, my lady.
Oh my god, no. Anyway, she doesn't make it. And now it's Addie.
You said you swiped at Addie? Did you?
No, I'm saying it's your turn now. She
Oh,
tried to swipe at Victoria.
I thought you said and at Addie, so I was like,
No.
no.
No, I'm sorry. I should have specified. She was trying to take a hit at Victoria, but the
Hearing is shot. It's fine.
the anti-kinky god said no today, so
Damn.
okay, so wait, that's the stabby?
Nope. Maybe.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, so the second one hits.
Cool.
5 points of damage.
All right. Boop, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
How much health does this bitch have?
An amount.
That's so specific.
I know, right?
I feel like we chose the wrong weapon.
No. All of the weapons are same level of oh no, just different things happen.
Well, shit hasn't happened with this thing.
We will get there. We will kill this bitch.
Do not worry. This will all be over soon.
We're all gonna be dead.
Victoria!
Yay! I'm gonna try again with the shooty bang bang.
I really hope you make it this time, bro.
Yes, thank you. 16 for the first one.
Okay.
And 18 for the second one.
Yes and
Nice.
Yes. Finally, so that's a D10, right? For bullets. Right.
Bullet Master?
For the pepper box, yeah, it's D10.
Okie dokie. Ooh, that's 9 points, and then oh goodness, 16 points total. Damage.
I already -9, so what was the last? That's another 9, right?
7.
That was a 7?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Madam Scarlet.
Slash shoot.
Flash shoot. Go ahead.
5 for the hand axe to hit.
No.
Pistol! 15.
Yes.
2 points of damage.
That's okay.
This is fine. That's my turn.
Everything's fine.
This is fine.
And hitting it back with Christopher.
Christopher Robin needs to quisp this bitch.
I'm trying! But the bitch is resilient!
Just seduce her.
Actually, I think one of my friends tried. I had a friend, she kept trying to seduce like every female character in it. And I'm like, God damn it, this is so inconvenient. Everything is trying to kill you. It doesn't matter how pretty you think she is.
No, that wouldn't work. Rifle. Fuck. Oh yeah. It still hits. It's a 19.
Yeah, that's still it.
Ooh, that's 11 points of damage.
Ooh! All right. You take your rifle and you aim it right at her skull and you let it rip. Would you like to say anything before you do? Actually, how would you like to do this?
Yes. I wasn't expecting this.
That's what he says. I wasn't expecting this.
I don't know. I think I
so-
got this far.
Just here. Bite on this, you cunt.
You shoot her. And the bullet goes right in between her eyes. And she's taken aback. And she starts to stagger and falls to the ground. Black ooze starts to trickle out of her head. And from the wound, a very small blade of grass starts to poke out, and then a couple more, and then some sort of ivy or vine start to come out from her mouth, and suddenly from her body, plants begin to sprout and emerge, and you can start to hear the crumbling around you as the ceiling and the walls begin to peel back or fall down into the room around you. And you can see as branches and vines and thorns and plants begin to tear and eat away at the castle, or the manor. And from the Countess's body, a layer of soft grass shoots out into the throne room and right under your feet. And flowers begin to sprout as nature and the earth reclaim the manor. And there's a light, this time from the sky. And you can see the day outside, the day that you haven't seen for hours. And the light of the sun begins to seep into the manor, and the walls crumble and open up for your escape. And that was Manic Manor.
Hey!
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I didn't have to seduce anyone.
Oh, thank you for playing, guys.
That was
This was fun.
That was really fun. I really
That
enjoyed
was
that.
awesome.
To be honest, I'd love to play Victoria again sometime. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yo,
like,
she's really cute.
Make a full, like, fleshed out character sheet for Scarlet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, something. Okay. Ow. Something just went twing in my back.
Oh no.
Ouch.
You should head to bed,
Go to
sir.
bed, sir.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh.
threat.
So, I start my job on Friday officially.
Good.
10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I will be able to make the game.
Awesome.
They won't have me too late because it takes like an hour and a bit to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the latest they'll have me is like 9. So I'll be able to make games depending whether I'm on early the next morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
We usually start at your 1 o'clock, right?
2.
2.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and thank you so much, Alice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really good.
Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you.
Sorry
I
that
was really nervous.
Sorry that I kept breaking the game.
No, you're fine. You guys like did things that I didn't expect, and now I know what to add and implement if I ever play this with anyone again.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, after all of that happened, Addie's gonna search that room for something to steal.
And
Well, there is
Scarlet
definitely-
just going to glance away.
Yeah, well, there's definitely plenty of artifacts from French aristocrats and many wealthy people from throughout history that you are welcome to steal. No one will stop you.
If anyone tries to stop you, I will
No.
stop them.
Oh no.
I was gonna say there was a detective around. Like, are you sure this is the wisest thing to do?
At that point, do you really care if she takes anything from this place after it
No,
tried to kill you?
No, I just really want to go the fuck home.
Mhm.
Victoria.
Fucking
Real bad.
he'll get back to the station. So how was your manor trip? Don't.
Fuck
Ah.
off. Alright. I think we're gonna head off for the stream here because some of us need to head to bed. I gotta get this wig and makeup off, so. Thank you everybody who stopped by to watch Manic Manor. Make sure to tune in this Friday for episode 31 of Kingdom Chronicles. I still have not uploaded the one shot from last Friday, but I need to upload Manic Manor and this one shot sometime tomorrow, so I'll make sure to do that. So keep an eye out on my YouTube. Other than that, have a great night everyone. We'll see you this Friday. Bye!
Bye.